my gosh, guys.
It's the finale.
We're here.
We're here. Let's take a second.
Josiah, are you okay?
Yep. Let's take a second.
Are you sure?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yeah.
Okay. Did something just happen?
Wait,
No.
what? Did I miss something?
No, just like all of a sudden I was like, "Are we recording?" He was like, "Yeah."
You had a look
like,
on your
look-
face like you had just discovered something.
Yeah, it was like, oh
like there was like a
It's a big
like your
night.
eyes were like you were like
Guys, dragons have invaded Dave and Buster's. I'm so sad.
Dragons have invaded Dave and Buster's.
Oh man, you guys, second time we've come to a season finale.
I cannot
my
believe
gosh.
We've done it once, we have to do it again.
Oh no. I mean, yay.
Oh.
You remember last
This is a
time
big
we
deal.
were here, I didn't have a character to play.
Oh my gosh.
and I
yeah.
happened to roll.
This is Laura. Watch if Laura
That's
DMs again.
right.
She's
Wow,
DM both
yeah.
I
finales.
kind of don't want to though, because I kind of want to play the finale.
I
with my
want Joe to
character.
get it.
I haven't
do
had
want
it
you-
all
Let
season.
the record state.
Wait, yeah, Joe
needs
hasn't
to
DM'd
DM.
at all
One
this
time,
season.
one
time.
Okay, wait, which one?
Episode chapter 2.
Chapter
You did
2
the
or
train
3.
one where it was all a dream.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah, you haven't
That was
DM'd
all.
since.
Nope.
Man.
I really
I think it was chapter 3.
I not only don't want to
Was
DM
chapter 3.
personally, but I genuinely really want you to get it.
Oh,
I
thanks,
think that would be
Alyssa.
fun.
Well, it
I
means a
will-
lot.
If you-
Let's pray your dice agree.
If you do get it though, Alyssa, like I know you're gonna come up with a cool.
yeah,
story.
Well,
you'll
thank
be
you.
fine.
Yeah.
I was just telling them, for you listeners, I was just telling them that like this week I was like, man, I wonder if I should like think about it a little bit just to see like what direction I maybe would want to go if I get it. And I just didn't. So I truly did not prepare.
I, to be honest, don't think I'm gonna get it. I have a feeling I don't get it.
I
kinda
don't
think I do either.
I just don't know what I would do. Like I'm
I
sitting
have
here
no
going
idea
like,
what I
there's
would
so
do.
many ways you could take it. And I'm like, I have no clue. Like I
What
I
if we
would
got
definitely need-
wild card?
That'd be
That would be so
insane.
sick.
I have a few good ideas.
Oh my gosh!
You're
can we
not gonna
roll to
DM.
see what
I
those
know.
are first?
Let's roll to see what it is first.
I'll
Wait, hold on, let me pull
sell
up
my
the genre and
ideas to the highest bidder.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do we have to switch them out? Did we do all that?
I will also say, and I said this on the last bunker, but again, I'm restating. Alyssa made it very clear earlier today that she did not have some sort of sinking feeling at all this week that it's gonna be her for
Well,
sure.
I always have a sinking feeling, but sometimes I'm like, it's gonna be me, and
It's
this time I'm
gonna
kind of
be
like,
me.
yeah,
it's gonna be-
actually every time we roll dice and she ends up being the DM, she goes, I knew it. I had a feeling all week. And
Well-
I think it's ridiculous. And I always make fun of her.
Yeah.
But today I
This is a
asked her
big
earlier
test.
specifically,
Yeah.
do you have a big
she said no.
feeling
Yeah.
that it's going to be you? And she was like, no. And I said,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when it's you.
Guys, there's some
Not
genres.
it.
I don't want it to. Okay.
Have we switched them out already?
I just did.
Okay.
So the genres today are chick flick, which I really hope we don't get.
Oh,
That would
my
be
God.
awesome.
Suspense. Oh wait, we did gangster, didn't we?
No.
Oh, we didn't. Okay. Chick flick, suspense,
Suspense would be
gangster,
awesome.
folklore, thriller, and wild card. The hook is race, relic, riot, fashion show, and storm, and wild card. Imagine if we got chick flick fashion show for the finale. We'd really have to know how to
That would be
figure that out.
How long has Chick Flick been in the list?
It's recent.
I guess you
I
don't have
think
them
we put
like,
it in last
with
time because it
dates.
was already in it
Yeah.
today. And I
Holy moly.
added the new ones today.
Suspense and
Oh,
thriller are
okay.
similar.
I was going to say, I don't know how long that's been in there, but seeing as I've DM'd
Scared.
I'm
every
like-
one,
I'm like
I'm
or
like
every
a
other
little
one, I'm
anxious.
glad I've avoided it.
I'm like a little,
Little
I'm
anxious
like
here.
a little
Alrighty,
on edge
guys.
now. Should we roll for the?
I'll roll as well, and I'll give my roll to the
Josiah.
highest bidder.
No.
Josiah, you roll a d6 for the hook.
All right.
I'm gonna roll for
Yeah,
the
do
genre.
it. Do it.
I rolled
do
a
it.
1.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled a 1.
What does that mean?
So the genre today is chick flick. And the hook is race. Chick flick race. Okay. So we have to do this for the freaking
How
finale.
could you do that?
Well, I rolled a 6-sided die, Joe, and
Chick flick
when
and
it stopped
race.
moving, you know what
Okay,
number was up?
I have
1.
an idea.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm saying that, but I have an idea.
Okay, Alyssa, Joe, and me. Ready?
No.
3, 2, 1.
Joe's really disappointed that I saw what he
I got a
rolled.
7.
I got a 4.
I got a 1.
Oh,
It's me.
Dang,
I thought I was
such a good idea. That's okay. That's okay.
Man, Joe only got 1 episode.
I thought
this
I was
season.
safe with a 7. Okay, chick flick race. And then all the stuff that you set up, Josiah.
Okay,
Okay, wait. So when we say
sad.
chick flick,
That's okay.
that was the one I was hoping we wouldn't get. When we say chick flick,
It's up to you.
what does that mean?
I had an idea for chick flick.
I have an
It
idea.
just means like a romance, right?
It could be a
Well,
Nicholas.
flick means movie.
Yeah, but
Hey,
it could be
kick us into the
Laura,
show.
Laura. It could. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, everyone. The finale. I have no. I genuinely am. My brain is
Perplexed.
going. Like I don't know what to do. Okay. Welcome to the Whirlwind Chronicles. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
These are the Whirlwind Chronicles. Welcome in.
The door starts pounding as the wind picks up. Iterum and Prospero have just flown through the door, shoved out the door. Iterum mid-transformation into silver-scaled dragon. You hear the commotion outside. I need all three of you to make perception checks.
18.
23.
21.
Cal, you're just preoccupied with what's going on. You're a little bit shocked right now at the situation. June, you notice that you felt very, very tired when you left, thinking that this was home. And suddenly you're like, why do I feel really energized? It could be the adrenaline, but for some reason you just feel like a little bit more rested and you don't understand why.
Okay.
Ace, you notice that there is some dirt and leaves on your pants and in your in the top of your boots. And you don't remember like how they got in there. You don't know where they're from, and that's not abnormal. You're usually in the woods a lot, so you know you're not like trying to keep your clothes clean. But
I feel like I kick my
they feel like they got scuffed up for
I
some
kick my
reason.
shoes on the mat before I walk in.
Yeah, so you don't know why your outfit is like that. Boom. The door continues to rattle. You hear the roars of Iterum. You hear Prospero casting a spell. There's like a whoosh sound. What do you guys do?
Are we moving?
The wind is slowly picking up, but it feels weaker.
Why aren't we going
It
yet?
still feels like the same last 2 times we've traveled.
Shouldn't we be going?
I don't know. Caspian said he was going to fix it, but apparently he didn't.
Well, Caspian wasn't Caspian.
I put it
Caspian
on the
was
pedestal.
Iterum.
I put it on the pedestal. Why is it not working?
Go thing. Do we have any more of that potion stuff left?
Ralph!
Why do I have all these leaves on my shoes?
Ralph! There's no sound. Ralph does not reply.
I also feel like I'm randomly like really energized.
Boom, the door begins to crack.
Oh my gosh, the door's
I'm
cracking.
going to run over to the door and try and like hold it so that it doesn't slam open.
Make a strength check.
8.
The door begins to splinter. You don't feel like you've got a good hold on it.
No.
Guys, the door!
Hold on, I'm coming. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna go and try to help him.
Okay, roll a strength check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, June, you go over and you basically help Cal find a better spot so that the hinge.
No, stand over here.
Yeah, because it's like the hinge is coming apart, and if that comes apart, the door will probably fly off.
Okay.
So you both brace yourself so that the hinge will. If the hinge stays on, then hopefully nothing can get through. And the banging against the door continues, and the splintering still happens, but you feel like you're holding it now. Okay. What do you do?
Okay, what do we do?
I have rope. How does that help?
I don't know. I don't know if rope helps from the inside very much.
I don't think
Okay,
it
here
does.
you go.
No.
No!
Okay.
Just try and see if you can speed the process
yeah,
up. I
get
don't
the
know.
thing
We
to
need to
go.
get out of here.
Maybe start spinning the telescope?
Ralph, where are you?
I've never tried to spin
Why
it
isn't Ralph
myself
replying?
before.
Wendy,
neither.
Ralph isn't going to do anything right
Okay,
now.
I'm just gonna. And she runs up to the book and she starts flipping through. It's not work. There's no blue light. It's just gusty in here. What's going on?
Let me try knocking on Ralph.
Do you have more of that blue magic?
Ralph.
What was that magic she gave us?
I don't know.
Ralph.
We don't have
No,
any
we don't
more.
have any more.
Wendy is going to cast
Ralph's not responding.
Detect Magic.
I'm trying to do CPR on the table.
As Wendy casts a spell, the whole room lights up in her eyes, and she can see that there are so many magical things in this room. However, there are lots of different types of magic. And specifically, as she looks at the telescope, as the blue light and the wind would usually be much stronger, and where it just seems a little more faint, and it's like trying to whip up the wind, but it's not getting the momentum it needs to whip up. She notices that the conjuration magic that it seems to be trying to use is really, really faint. Whereas a lot of the divination magic around the other parts of the observatory seems to be very strong. It just looks really weak, you guys. It just looks weak. I don't understand.
Well,
Can we like add magic to it? Do you have any conjuration magic?
I can try.
I don't have any conjuration. I only have everything else.
She's gonna go up to the book and she's gonna cast shield on it. Nothing happens. I don't think it's working.
Wendy, the door's breaking.
I don't know what to do. Boom, boom.
Should we let him in?
Maybe?
I don't know. We don't want to break the door off.
You know what? I'll just.
Maybe they can fix it. I don't know.
That's true.
Hang on. Maybe we just. You know what?
Wait,
Let me
we
try a
should-
little bit of meditation here.
I'm
Maybe-
gonna go
Hey,
get the
no,
brass
not the time to
moth.
meditate.
No, it has need to clear my head.
No! I'm gonna go get the brass moth.
I'm gonna put my hands.
You leave the door.
Oh, I forgot I was holding the door.
Okay, as you're deciding this, what do you do, Ace?
I'll go to. Wait, the brass moth. I can do the brass moth.
Yeah, try to put the brass
Okay.
moth on the book, maybe.
Well, okay. Let me see.
Put a moth on a book?
I'm gonna grab the.
That's not going to do anything.
I'm gonna
It's
grab-
just a paperweight.
It's magical.
I'm gonna grab the moth thing, and I'm just gonna like, I'll take put it with the book on the pedestal. I'll put the moth on the book, maybe, and I'll just like kind of stand there with my hands on it very calmly and just take some deep breaths and try to focus my inner peace.
This is the brass moth that can open the door from far away, right? Yeah, go ahead and do like an Arcana check.
13.
You don't get the sense that it's working in the way that you would like it to work, but you feel like being close to the book, close to the telescope. You can sense that there's some magic here, and it's the same thing of when you were in the cyberpunk world. You get a strong sense of it has the ability to launch, and it needs a kickstart. It's like what Caspian, who now is Iterum, was saying. It just needs to be kickstarted. So you need some sort of maiden flight of after it's been essentially fixed to get it off the ground again. But right now, the wind keeps trying to whip up, and then it kind of falls back, and then it tries to whip up and falls back. It's too weak to start the motor, essentially.
Needs kicks.
It's a car going.
Yep, exactly.
It's like pulling on a lawnmower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got an idea.
Okay.
Hurry up!
I'm gonna
This isn't gonna
take
hold much
the
longer.
brass thing and just. I'm gonna put it back where I found it.
Okay, well,
I'm
can
gonna-
I help you?
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the book
Okay.
and we're gonna put it on the pedestal again, and I want everyone who has a spell to just hit the book with it.
June,
Any
and Cal,
spell?
do you hear that?
Any old spell?
Uh,
I don't have any
your
spells.
most powerful one.
My most okay.
Okay, so Cal, you hold the door. June,
Yeah,
At
I'll
the-
do that.
June, last minute, you gotta come over here and help us with
I can
this.
do it from over here. I'll say a healing word at it.
Okay. Are we ready?
We gotta be.
I'm ready. Let's do it. Ace.
Ace,
yes,
are you ready?
I'm just very calm.
No,
right
we're
now.
not. It's not.
No,
this time.
Ace,
It's
not
not
the
this
time to
time.
be
Now's not the time. Do it.
Level-headed.
Do it.
Let's go.
On 3. 1, 2.
Here we go.
3.
And as everyone casts, tell me what everyone casts.
I cast a healing word at it.
Ace, what do you cast?
I cast Hunter's Mark.
Wendy's gonna cast Shield. And there's a moment as you all reach down on 3. June, I need you to make a concentration check.
11.
So you have been very focused on keeping this door closed.
Yeah.
The fact that you've been able to do this required a natural 20 to do it as long as you guys have been doing it.
Yeah.
But now you have to cast a spell.
Yeah.
And it's a verbal spell.
Yeah.
And We have to do it timed with your friends. And so some of your focus goes away from the door. So, as Wendy casts Shield, Ace casts Hunter's Mark, there's a moment as the wind starts to pick up again. Ace, you put the book on the pedestal, almost as in slow motion, and everyone casts their spells. Cal, you're still leaning against the door, but as June slightly leans forward to cast her spell, there's a jolt behind you. As the spells go out and hit the book and it hits the pedestal, the wind begins to whip up stronger, which also catches you guys off guard. And as that happens, there's a splintering sound as you're thrown forward. And through the door, the figure of a man comes flying through. He falls to the ground right in front of the door frame. As the wind picks up and snap, you shoot off. There's dust, there's rumbling, and the lights go off for a second, and everyone can't really see what's going on. As the dust clears, there's a moment where you all blink and you try to see what's around you.
Can I cast a spell?
Yes.
I'd like to cast Hold Person on the guy.
June, almost on instinct, you look down and you cast Hold Person on this figure that has fallen to the ground. You notice immediately that it is not Prospero.
How close am I to him?
Cal, I'll say you fell to the ground as the door was split open, like a few feet away from him. So you're like probably the closest out of everyone.
Yeah.
June, I'll say you're still, you fell down to your knees, like, because the jolt knocked you off your feet, but you're not like on the ground next to him like Cal is. Wendy and Ace are by the pedestal.
I want to try and like climb on top of him and like pin him down almost.
You go to grab him and you notice that he's knocked out cold.
Okay, I'm gonna still climb on him and go. Ace, the rope would be useful now.
Who is this guy? I'm gonna go over to him and try to like lift up his
You
face.
flip him up. It's the face of Iterum.
What the heck?
Ace
And-
springs into action, brandishing his rope like a lasso as he majestically swoops in and starts tying an intricate web of knots
And
to
the
entrap
whirlwind-
this dead cold man.
Is there a door still there?
Now the door is gone.
So I can see outside.
Yes.
What do I see?
You see a plain of dead grass. The sky is a faint yellowish color, and the sun hangs low. It looks too big in the sky. It's totally quiet, except for a light wind blowing over the grass. Everything feels faded, heavy, hot from the slight wind and breeze that comes through the doorway.
Is it bright at all? Like from the big sun, or
It's-
is it a dim sun?
It's a dim sun.
okay.
It's a really, really big dim sun.
Dim sun.
I know. I said
could go
it.
for some dim
Just I immediately was like,
Dude,
ooh.
straight up.
dude.
I'm so hungry.
And it's totally quiet.
We're not home. We're still not home, guys.
I hit my nose again.
And Iterim's freaking
Ow.
here. This freaking idiot.
It's okay. I
that
tied him
him?
up.
Oh my gosh.
It's
He
fine.
came with
I
us?
think
Is he
I
dead?
think we're good.
I think he's dead,
I
right?
think we got him.
He's definitely not dead.
For sure he's
I
dead.
checked for a
right?
pulse.
Hello? Wake up. And she like pokes him.
I checked for a pulse.
Do a medicine check.
12.
12, you find a pulse.
No, he's still alive. He's breathing.
Should we kill him?
I'm
Sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. He's evil.
Do we know that? I mean, yeah, he kind of seems like it.
What are all of your passive perceptions?
13.
700 million.
15.
Can't be more than that, right? 14.
14, okay. June, you notice Wendy's eyes go to the doorway and look outside, and they go big.
Wendy?
And she just takes a few steps towards the door frame and looks out.
Wendy? Wendy, what?
It's we're back. Stop. Is this your home? She nods.
Is this the fire plane?
Oh my gosh.
Where's all the fire?
We fell down into a
That's
ring of
actually a good
fire.
question.
Wait, is it Wendy? This is your home?
I think so.
Is this how it
It's
normally
hard
looks?
to remember. I think so, yeah.
So there's no fire on the fire plane?
Well, there is, but not all the time. It's not like a big place of lava.
Oh, I just
There's
pictured
some
everything on
places that
fire.
are like that, but not everywhere.
Why on earth are we here? That's not good.
I don't know.
Hey, can we deal with the pressing matter of the
Oh, right.
super evil warlord?
There's
Is
the guy.
He's tied up, right?
See, super evil warlord, bad guy. We should kill him.
Well,
He's
Maybe.
at our
I don't
disposal
know.
right now. Should
I'm
we
sorry.
just kill
That was
him?
intense. That was intense.
He's literally at our mercy right now. Should we just kill him?
Should we call for help? I can put the thing on the wall and see if we go.
what
to,
happens if we kill him?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Should we?
We've killed a man.
Yeah, I know. I've killed a man.
I'm saying that's what happens is we've killed someone else.
Guys, should we try to like connect to or get through to I don't know Caspian or the other dread, good dread,
Good dread.
nice dread,
Oh, Matthias.
Matthias, Captain Dread.
I
Captain
don't know what they
Matthias
know.
Dread.
Hey,
What do you know what to
Ralph?
do with them?
Are you back yet? There's a pause.
I appear to have been offline.
Ralph,
My apologies.
Oh, good.
are you okay, Ralph?
Yes.
You've been gone for so long.
I
Oh,
Yes,
no.
Ralph?
Are you broken?
apologize. I seem to have forgotten.
What?
How long was I gone?
I don't know. 20 minutes?
No, it's been off and on. Remember, it's been like probably
That's
a few
true.
hours.
Yeah, maybe a few
Like
hours.
a day, I don't know.
It's coming back to me. I am trying to remember. Whirlwind went offline.
Yeah, we had to reboot it.
I am rebooted.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
How can I assist you?
Can you contact
Can you put us through to Caspian?
I can contact Caspian through a signal. Would you like a distress signal?
Wait, I don't know if we do because that's
hold
how
on.
Iterum came here the
Didn't
first
Iterum
time.
For
just fund us
sure, right?
from that?
Yeah, isn't that the whole
But
thing?
he's here now, so what's?
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe Iterum, because he's super evil warlord, has like super evil warlord buddies.
You don't think Caspian's one of them, though?
I don't know. We don't even know if Caspian's real now, man.
Should we contact Captain Dread then?
So that whole time it was Iterum.
The whole time we were
man.
talking to... Oh, yeah.
the whole time we were
The
talking.
whole time at Woodbine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wendy
guess.
kneels down and like looks at his face for a second, like she's trying to remember him.
You know this guy? And I like grab him by the scruff of his hair and like pull it up.
Yeah, I remember. I remember his face when I was a kid, and whoa, I haven't seen him in so long.
Oh.
And I remember he was, wow. This is so weird, you guys. I don't like this.
I know,
Wendy,
I'm
does
sorry.
I don't like this
I
at all.
I want to check
I
his
know.
pockets.
Wendy, does he have any super secret weaknesses that no one knows about?
She starts to pace as you ask this question. Cal, go ahead and roll an investigation check. I don't know. I was just a kid.
Like, does he shut down? Does
I
he get
was
real
just-
ticklish and shut down? Like, if you
10.
go at him with a big feather?
I don't know, Ace. I don't remember. I don't like this. I didn't think I would see him again.
10.
I'm sorry,
Cal,
Wendy.
you rolled a 10. Okay. I mean, he's not like hiding things on his person, but 10 isn't necessarily super high. I'll say it's high enough to find like most of the stuff. He has a potion of healing on him. He has a scroll of revivify on him. He has a small moth that looks exactly like the brass moth that we have, but it's small. It's like the size of a palm. And it's not made out of brass. It's made out of like a dark metal, like an iron.
Wasn't
more-
ours kind of
but more
made
black.
like palm size?
Ours was like the size of a hand, I thought,
No, I thought it was like a basketball.
or basketball. Yeah,
Basketball.
I think it was like
carrying
yeah,
around
we
a
said
like a
big old
plate.
thing?
Well, that's
I thought
not
it was like a
basketball.
door knocker.
I think we
Wasn't
said
it?
it was like this big.
Like a door knocker size? Because I think I made it, didn't I? No.
I made
I
it.
didn't make
No,
it.
it was pretty big. I thought it was like
Oh,
that
okay.
big.
So let's say it's the size of a small plate,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then his is the size of
Really
like
small.
like a
tinier
like a
blade.
quarter,
Yeah.
like real small. Roll a
Oh, that's very small.
roll an Arcana check.
I rolled bad Arcana 8. This dice
8.
sucks.
Yeah, I mean it seems like just like a dark metal. And I'll say he has like a few forms of currency.
Yeah, take his money.
He has currency from he has like some acorns. He has some credits. And he has some like paper money that you've never seen before.
Okay.
So what do we do?
I think we should contact Matthias. We're on his home planet or his home plane.
That's true.
Would you still like me to send out a distress signal?
Send
Well, send
Well,
it to,
hold on
can you
now.
send it to Matthias Dread.
No, wait. I don't know if we want to do that at all yet.
Why?
Because why would we?
I mean, what when Iterum wakes up, what do you think we're going to do? Take him by ourselves?
Would it be helpful if I gave you the addresses in my index?
Yes.
Like we can leave?
So far, I have cataloged Caspian on Corel, Matthias Dread on Girtuga. These connections were automatically made.
Meaning you can take us there?
No, I can send distress signals.
I think we should send one to Matthias.
Are you sure?
A third connection was made, but blocked.
What was...
Oh,
that's probably
Who blocked
Iterum.
it?
Iterum probably made that, and they probably just blocked it. Is
yeah.
that right?
Is it a one-way connection?
It appears to be another observatory.
Who blocked it? Them or us?
I think it's Iterum.
Them.
They blocked it?
Because remember, Iterum sent us back here through his own observatory.
Well, I know, but why would they block it? They want to keep an eye on us.
Because they
Yeah,
don't want
but
us
he
to go
didn't want
there.
us to go there
It
whenever
is
we wanted.
blocked one way.
Oh, okay.
Can you block it the other way?
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, that was easy.
okay, great.
That's how we got here.
Great. So now Iterum can't get here.
No,
He's right here, Ace.
Dang it.
Okay. Send a distress to Captain Matthias.
Sent.
Is that okay, guys?
What do you say? It just said like distress, or what? What did it say? What did you say?
I do not have the capabilities for intelligent communication. I can only send
You sent him something
beacon.
unintelligently?
I can only send a beacon, a one-way signal that signifies distress.
Okay.
Close enough. We'll take it.
So now we just wait.
Well, okay, we should prepare ourselves.
We
here.
should do something with Iterum if he wakes up. We should put him in
when
like
he's
a...
pacing and shaking
Wait,
her hands.
if we
Like,
stash
really
him in like
anxiously.
a wait. If we
Oh,
stash him in a
man.
freezer or something, will he
Oh,
stay asleep
man.
longer?
I don't know.
freezer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
Wendy,
have this
I don't
sprig
like
of mistletoe.
this.
Will that help?
mistletoe?
Yeah.
No.
What do you want to kiss him?
Yeah, come on.
No, I just mean maybe that puts you to sleep or something.
Yeah, that puts you to sleep, June.
Okay.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. You're the queen of plants,
I
and you
know,
don't. You think that mistletoe puts someone to sleep?
I don't know much about mistletoe.
I can try and read his thoughts.
He's sleeping.
Oh,
Yeah, he's probably dreaming of-
Then it could be easier. Maybe she can do it.
Maybe he's
I think you should
dreaming
do it.
of world domination right now.
I have some patchouli.
Okay.
That does have a peculiar smell. We could maybe use that.
Oh, I have smelling salts. We could wake him up.
Yeah,
No,
we don't
no,
want to
no.
do that.
Oh, right.
That's opposite of what we're trying
sorry,
to do.
Sorry, okay.
But you should take a big whiff of those if he wakes up and starts.
You
attacking
could do
us.
those right now. Maybe you'd wake up a little bit. You were really tired earlier.
Actually,
Don't do it now.
I feel weirdly like I'm all awake all
Well,
of a
maybe
sudden.
the adrenaline of just crashing with an evil warlord in our
Shh.
That's true.
He's sleeping.
No, he's
Ace.
knocked out,
He's
Ace.
knocked out.
Okay, you should try to read his thoughts.
All right.
I'm still
Maybe.
like
Should
sitting
I?
across him,
Yeah.
like on his back.
Oh man.
I have his blue eyeshadow. We
I
can
can do
prank
it.
him.
We could draw something on
Draw
his face.
something on
If
his
we
face.
put a ring of salt around him, he can't touch
Just
us,
draw
right?
stupid on his forehead.
Wendy, where are your permanent markers?
I'm gonna.
I got him right here.
I hold his head
glasses.
up. I hold his hair up.
and I hand June the marker.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
put,
I got
put
it.
glasses and a mustache on
Okay,
him.
okay. I'm gonna write stupid on his forehead, and then I'm gonna draw glasses around his eyeballs. And what was the other thing? you said?
Mustache.
Oh, and I'm gonna give him a really curly mustache.
Yeah, you gotta make it curly on the edges.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks so
Wait,
And
stupid.
then
so
I
we-
hand.
All
does
right,
this
this is
mean-
Hold
working.
on.
I'm less afraid
and I
of him
hand
now.
I hand Ace my phone, and I say, "Okay, you press this
Okay.
button to take a picture.
Yeah,
take
yeah.
a selfie."
Okay.
And like we all just
get
sit
in
there.
it. We all get in
we all
it. I do like a peace sign.
I'm holding his head up so we can see it, just sprawled
This seems
across.
like a really
and still.
strange thing
June
to do
just,
in a
like,
dire
puts her hands
situation. Jeez.
Nice.
All right. I do feel better, actually. That worked a little bit. Okay.
Give me my phone back.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wendy's gonna
Great job, actually. You took a photo. Congrats.
Wendy's gonna kneel
Thank you.
down and cast Detect Thoughts. There's a moment where the surface is nothing but weird blobs and shapes. Clearly, the forefront of his mind is not very active, and the only thing that's super active is his subconscious. So on the surface level, she's not going to read anything. I'm not getting much.
You gotta
I could dig
He's
deeper.
probably really knocked out.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Should I dig deeper?
Isn't it like a thing where he'll know if you dug deeper?
Well,
But
I'm
he's
worried
knocked
about
out.
that.
Yeah,
I've
but
never
could that
really
wake him up?
I've never really done that
Could he
before.
like notice her and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna wake up now"?
Oh.
No,
I
he just
don't know.
notices after the fact,
We don't necessarily. I don't know.
right? I don't know.
I'm going to do it.
Well, while we decide, I'm gonna put this red lipstick on him.
Okay, Jude.
No,
We're not giving him a total makeover.
No, wait, hold on. I don't want to wake him up.
Sorry. Okay.
And she goes deeper. It's like falling through water almost. There's like a rushing sound, and Wendy, like, you notice, like, she just kind of like she closes her eyes and loses sense of the world around her as she does this. As she goes deep into his thoughts, she suddenly sees images, and they're scattered. Because he's sleeping, she's not able to go through his mind in an organized way like she would with an awake person, which is also why he didn't roll a save. So she's getting automatic access, but it's not quite as helpful as it would be if he was awake. She sees glimpses of Woodbine and where they just were. She sees the moment that he used the wind to pull them into the woods to see him, the moment before when he put the disguise on to look like Caspian, as they're walking towards Grandpa Al. But it's just like flashes and it's quick things. And then there's like images of things of him doing stuff in Woodbine. He's walking down the street. He's in Calypso? No, he's not in Calypso. But he's there longer than they were there. They weren't walking just by it. Like, he definitely stopped in. That's strange. And wait, did he see someone else? Was that June? But June doesn't look like that. She's wearing something else, and her hair is definitely shorter. So, and it's just like flashes of random stuff. And all of a sudden, there's like a mental jolt. You guys see Wendy just gasps and like opens her eyes as he opens his eyes and wakes
I
up.
knew it.
And just the very act of waking up pushed her out of his mind.
Hey.
And he tries to move.
No, don't do that.
Don't you dare, man.
And
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep holding him down too.
yeah, natural one. I was gonna roll at disadvantage, but natural one.
Because I'm still on his
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's paralyzed.
So he's completely
Nice.
still.
For
He
1
can't
minute.
move,
For
and
1 minute.
all you see is his eyes moving around, looking at each one of you. His face is intense.
Hey, dummy.
I'm gonna transfer my hunter's mark to him
Hey,
and
stupid.
draw my bow.
Hey, dummy. What
Hey,
you doing?
idiot?
Wendy takes a few steps back and just kind of doesn't say anything, eyes wide.
I put my knife to his throat. And I like hold his head up.
I shillelagh
that's
on my
good, Cal.
staff.
That's really scary. He's gonna be scared. of
Ace,
that.
enough.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Can he speak?
Nope, he can't
He's
move
paralyzed.
at all.
Okay, well, we can't ask him any questions.
I know. Maybe we should just put him outside and close the door.
We don't have a door, June.
He blew the door off.
Right.
Would you like me to start the process of creating a door?
Yes,
Oh, that'd be great.
please.
Wow, yeah.
How long?
In
would
that process, can you also clean Wendy's room?
How long? Well, forget the room. How long, if you don't do additional tasks, would it take for you to make a new door?
I can, in fact, clean rooms.
That'd be awesome.
If you would like me to clean Wendy's room, please specify which
No,
items
not right
are
now,
done.
Okay, not right now. Later.
Sorry, Ralph. Just the door. How long for just the door?
A door will take 1 hour.
Okay.
Well, just start,
let's-
just start.
Let's do
Fine.
that.
We
Let's
can
do that.
start on the door.
I'm gonna go look at the book.
In process.
I'm gonna go look at the book.
June, you go to look at the book. You're a little bit frazzled right now, seeing this guy and also knowing that you're in the plane of fire. And so you go up to look at the book, and you're just relieved when you see words on the page. And you look down, and it says, "Deliver the letter." And in the folds of the book, there is a small letter.
What does it say on the front of it?
It looks very much like the letter that you had to deliver when you last saw Iterum in person.
Mm-hmm. It fell out of the bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Does it say anything on the front of it?
Doesn't say anything. There's just a seal. Blue wax moth.
Guys, there's another letter.
What do you mean another letter?
Remember the letter from the first time when we first met this friggin' idiot?
Oh yeah,
There's a letter.
that's when we were in the war zone thing.
Yeah, should I open it?
Honestly, we opened it last time, and I think they figured it out. Remember?
Yeah.
But also, does it say not to?
No,
The last one said not to.
it doesn't say anything. It just says deliver the letter. I'm opening it. She just opens it.
You break the seal. It's like a blue wax with like the moth imprint on it. And you break the seal. It comes off pretty easily. It doesn't look like it was like... It looks very decorative instead of like practical. And as you flip open the letter, you see in a beautiful handwritten script, there is a note. I'm not going to make up a whole letter right now off the top of my head, but essentially it says, Dear Luna, many hours I have waited to send this letter. Many years it might take. And it's like in this like fancy script, cursive. And it's basically about how the writer of this letter misses Luna and wants to get back to her and fears he never will because he does not control where he goes in life. He hopes one day a future traveler will bring this to you. Signed, Hawthorne.
What's it say?
It's like a love letter, and it's from Hawthorne, and he's
Hawthorne's the who what now?
Hawthorne's the guy that Grunkle Owl went with.
Oh, that guy.
By the way, hey Grunkle Owl, you're here.
You look around as you say, hey, Grunkle Owl, and he is nowhere in sight.
What happened to? Oh my god,
Grandpa?
Our Grunkle is gone.
Okay, well,
He's not a... Did he walk out? Did anyone see him go outside?
maybe
I
he
didn't
went
see him
out into the
anywhere.
plane. Oh, Hawthorne's the guy that he traveled with a few times. The dwarf man.
Oh, okay.
I wonder who Luna is. Do you think? Hey, do you remember Wendy? Somebody named Luna in your colony or whatever?
She shakes her head.
I'm going to look at...
Are we to
Luna,
assume-
like Luna Moth.
I'm going to...
Oh my gosh. A Luna is a type of moth.
That's the moth.
The moth.
It's actually the same moth.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That
Are we going
can't
to meet?
be a coincidence.
He's in love with a big moth?
Oh gosh.
Guys, what are we going to do?
Sorry.
He's still awake. Look, he's
I'm gonna-
looking at
I'm
me.
gonna look at
Stop
him.
looking at me.
My
I'm gonna
spell's
hold
only
the
gonna
knife.
last like 10 more seconds.
Yeah, what you
10
got a
more
staring
seconds.
problem,
I'm going
bud?
to
Who you
hold the
looking
knife
at?
and I'm going to say, do you know who Luna is? Look at me if you do. Look at Ace if you don't.
Blink twice for help.
He just continues to look at Wendy, actually.
You stupid man.
You
How long
silly,
does this-
silly man.
How
I
does
hate
the-
this
It
guy.
lasts 1 minute.
I'm going to kill him.
And technically he
And
keeps
suddenly,
rolling saves.
he tries to throw his head back into you.
Ooh.
I need you to roll a just competing athletics check. He rolled a natural one, so.
Oh, great.
Dang.
I rolled a 13.
Ooh.
These dice hate me.
13. I rolled a 13. 13, my lord. 13.
Iterum goes to hit the back of his head against you to try and break free, and like immediately you just completely neutralize him.
Da, 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 da.
Let me go.
Why would I do that?
No.
I don't want to hurt you.
Yes, you do.
What
I
do
just
you
want to
mean?
leave.
Why?
What are you doing here? Why are you here? Why did you trick us?
I didn't mean to come with you on your mission.
Yes, but you...
Let me go.
No.
Who
yeah,
even-
papa.
Who even are you? Who do you think you are?
Iterum.
Yeah, Ace, we kind of knew that. Iterum, why are you here?
Why
did you trick us?
Why did you trick us? Why did you act like you were Caspian? What's the
I'm
frickin'
still holding.
deal,
Yeah,
My,
what's up
I'm
with
holding
that?
my knife to his throat still.
It would be a little easier to talk if you moved that.
Yeah, I bet it
wouldn't
would.
be.
Promise I won't hurt you.
You seem to be doing a
wow,
great
you
job talking right
promise.
now.
Yeah, you're doing just fine. Just talk.
Keep going.
What do you want to know?
I wanna
Why
know-
did you trick us?
Everything, actually. We want to know everything.
Let's start with why you tricked us.
I've been following you
Why?
Why?
because you're making too much noise.
Too much noise. Where? We're just doing what the Whirlwind's telling us to do.
We didn't hear any noise complaints.
Have you ever thought that you might be the only ones doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? We're not doing anything wrong.
We're doing the missions it tells us to.
Right. But it's messing with my plans.
Yeah, what's your plan?
Yeah, what's your grand plan, Mr. Iterum?
Because we've heard some pretty negative stuff about you so
Yeah.
far.
Go ahead, dude. Evil guy monologue. Let us know. What's your plan?
Yeah, knife to your throat.
It's a little overrated, you know, the evil guy monologue.
Okay. Well, what's happening?
Seriously, can you move that thing?
No.
We could just kill you, you know.
Go ahead.
Really?
you?
Why? All right, I'll kill him. Should I do it?
I don't
Well,
know.
don't we want some answers?
I feel like he's got answers.
I mean, yeah. Give me the answers, man.
What do you want to know?
We just said, why are you... So, yeah, we're the only ones doing it. What's your evil plan? Or
Yeah,
your plan?
We're messing up your plans. What plans?
Woodbine is on the list, very long list of worlds, many of which you've visited. The firmament, I'm sure you heard about that.
Yeah, we heard that thing. Actually, a couple hours before we met you.
That you didn't give any answer.
He's still going.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
He's just a slower monologue.
It looked like he was done. I'm sorry.
June, it's all right. It's all right,
I'm
June.
so sorry.
Sometimes people
Choosing his
take
words
longer to
carefully.
speak.
He's got a knife to his throat.
Yeah.
No, you know what?
Choose
I'm
his
not
words
sorry.
carefully.
I'm not sorry. What do you have to say, Arturo?
Are you done?
Yeah.
Woodbine is on a list. Many worlds on this list you've visited. Kia is on one of the worlds. The firmament is on another. Corel is on another. Well, it used to be. Caspian's not protecting it. There's a few worlds. They've got resources, riches, power, things a lot of people would kill for. The people who control those worlds, well, do I need to keep explaining?
So you want to just kill people in power and take over? And you don't think you're
or work
evil?
with them.
Or work with them? To do what?
Yeah, aren't you the one who's corrupting all the whirlwind related things? And
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Why? What's it doing? Are you the reason our observatory broke?
Everyone roll insight checks.
Dude, these dice hate me. 7.
Dirty 20. He tells me everything, confessing and sobbing.
Confessing and
Sobbing.
19.
I just wanted to win.
He repents at my feet.
Whirlwind. Whirlwind.
Ace, you notice like a flicker of discomfort behind his eyes. He is very good at acting like he's in control. And it's very clear from even just the one interaction, but also from like this idea of like the maestro and pulling the strings and being in control. And you notice that little flicker of discomfort behind his eyes. He is not planned on this. And you guys are getting close to answers and he does not like it. And so you just notice that little flicker behind his eyes, and then his face is a mask and he doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Are you the maestro who seeks control over everything?
I think he likes to think he's the maestro.
I think he wants to be the maestro.
I don't think he's the maestro.
Who is maestro?
It's a legend, something I created to keep people in fear.
Something you created, but we learned it from Caspian.
Right, he's talking about the legend I created.
I mean, that's fair. So you're just trying to take over worlds that have resources?
I don't buy that.
And
Yes.
you're a one-man operation and you call yourself maestro so you seem scarier?
I don't call myself Maestro, I call Maestro the greater purpose, and no, I'm not a one-man operation.
Yeah, we met his whole dang army,
Oh,
remember?
well, where are they now?
They are all loyal to Maestro, to the trick that I created.
A trick? I don't buy that it's a trick.
Why do you
Believe
need it
whatever
to...
you want.
You
Why-
wouldn't go through all this if you knew that
Why are
made
you
it
trying
up.
to trick everybody?
To get them to follow him.
For what?
So you made like a
Why?
cult?
Call it what you want.
What resource does Woodbine have that you want so badly?
Yeah. I mean, we've got great pho, but it can't be that.
We also have great coffee.
When June, he He like shifts his gaze to you. He's got this like cold, unrelenting stare as you ask that. Shouldn't you know?
What do you mean?
June,
What?
what's he talking about?
I don't know.
He doesn't say anything.
June,
Cow?
why is he looking at you?
I don't know.
Okay, why are you looking at her, man?
Yeah, do you have a staring problem, bud?
Woodbine. You, your family, your tribe.
Yeah.
They're the resource.
My tribe?
You what, like slaves?
You haven't told them about the magic that your tribe harnesses?
Well, of course I have. I mean, we harness magic.
Do
We're just
you
people.
even know how powerful your tribe is?
I mean, we're pretty awesome.
She can turn into a hyena.
I can. Well, I mean, yeah, we're really powerful.
Maybe that's normal where you come from. Like I said, Woodbine.
Yeah. That's not normal. That's why
It's harder and harder to find these days,
That's why
depending
we're
on which
being
world
hunted.
you go to.
Magic?
Are you working with Sir Dredd?
No, druids.
Oh.
Sir Dredd. Yes, I remember that. She remembers that, I think. And he like looks up at Wendy.
Yeah, we're going through that. We're figuring it out. What do you know about her?
He like narrows his eyes like he's trying to remember. You were that Genasi kid that we couldn't find. I thought we just left her.
Well, you did leave her. Kind of.
No, I snuck on to your ship and you didn't know.
Oh, well, that's true.
So you take that.
Yeah, got him.
You don't know everything.
Get him,
Yeah.
Wendy. Get him.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Idiot.
Idiot.
Dum dum.
exactly where she
Stupid. You
planned
got stupid
to.
on your face. Did you
Yeah.
know that?
Yeah,
Did
okay,
you
I
know
wish
that?
you guys
and
were
you got
calm down.
glasses around your eyes, and you got a curly mustache.
Wendy.
You're not scary.
Wendy, yeah. We got him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and
All right.
I like kind of tighten my grip. Okay, so now we're not done. Right, guys?
No, we're not. I
No.
tighten my bow string, pull it back far. It's at him.
I cast Shalala again.
Okay, so next question. So you made a cult and you got people to follow it for world domination and to capture a bunch of druids because they're really powerful magic users. What is that all for? Just for power? For fun?
The whirlwind, if you want to control it, feeds off of magic. If you create magical connections where you go, you found one of my pieces, I see. I got that notification from the factory. If you create connections, your whirlwind, you can control where it goes instead of it controlling you.
Okay. So
I have half a mind to ask you to help me. I bet you guys are getting sick of just going anywhere the whirlwind wants to go.
No, it's kind of
living on a whim.
well,
Why
that,
would we want to help you?
I did have that
We're
question.
doing. It seems like we're doing a lot of good work and helping people, and you seem like you just are seeking world domination for some reason.
Yeah, this started as like a really nice, ooh, we're helping people and learning about the world and filling out this book, but now it sounds like you that's not a thing?
And we've been told you're a bad guy, so yeah.
Well,
One
you seem pretty
question.
bad from what you just said as well.
One question at a time.
Okay.
No, I wasn't asking questions. I was just talking at you.
Yeah, so what do you have to say about that?
I point my bow in your general direction.
I'm lost.
Okay, let me start
Me
over.
too, guy.
So we were sent on this thing and we've been doing this for like almost 2 years at this point. And we are helping people and we're, filling out this book, and clearly other people have been tasked to do this too, and we're making a difference, it seems. And you're saying that you want to just control it so that you don't have to do the nice things and you can just travel around everywhere that's really cool and powerful and take over.
That would be an idiot's way to put it, I guess.
Okay, well, I would also say that's a pretty evil thing to do. So how would you put it?
Sure.
Sure. I want to kill him.
Yeah.
You
You're not
Are-
giving us many reasons to keep you alive, man.
might be the silliest goose we've ever met.
I'm going to kill him if we have nothing left.
I mean, I don't really know what else to do.
Ralph, what do you know about this guy?
Finding information on Iterum.
Hmm.
1 moment, please. 1 moment, please. 1 moment, please.
Ralph, are you still broken?
Ralph, it's been a few moments. Why don't you
Buffering.
you can stop on the door, by the way, if that helps.
Iterum is a member of the Order of Moths. He operates a Whirlwind device known as an observatory. This observatory has been cut off from all other observatories. It seems to have another magic source.
Okay, what's that?
This is the source that blocked our Whirlwind.
Yeah, so it blocked our observatory from yours. What is your observatory run off of? Evil?
Hot water and clocks?
Mean thoughts?
It bears the magic signatures of many different worlds. It seems to recharge. It does not have a self-regenerating quality like this Whirlwind.
Are you just
Yours is
taking
make a-
magic from all the different worlds and charging your observatory?
Why would you do that when you had the moth magic or whatever, and you didn't have
No,
to
he
take
didn't
anybody's?
because he was bad. That's the
What?
only way you can control it.
Oh, right. You're a bad egg.
Can he answer?
Listen, I'm not trying to convince you that I'm not bad, but trust me when I say you don't want to kill me.
Why?
Why?
You just told us to kill you a few minutes ago.
Yeah. Now you're saying you're not
I
going
said
try
to go ahead and do what you want. Make a decision.
Wait, why should we not kill you?
Yeah. Why? But also, why do you not care if we kill you? What's up with that? Do you
To-
not care about your world
we have to let
domination?
him
Whatever.
answer.
Yeah, let him answer.
Okay, answer me. Now would be nice.
Ace.
Sorry.
Go meditate on your pillow.
No. I gotta point my bow at him still.
He looks down at the floor for a second, and then he looks back up at you all. And there's a moment where you kind of see this sort of resentment in his eyes. He doesn't like that he has to talk to you guys about this. I'll make a deal with you. When we were on Woodbine, I modified your memories.
What?
I'm just gonna come out and say it straight. So if you kill me now, that's lost to you forever.
Wait. What do you mean?
You finish this mission, you get the Whirlwind back up and running. That Whirlwind power I can use to create the connection again with my Whirlwind and get back to my observatory.
Wait.
hold on.
Go back to the modify memory.
You get
thing.
me back
What?
to my
At what
observatory,
point?
I will return your memories.
At what point?
What memories?
How do we know you're telling the truth?
I don't think there's any way I can prove it, can I? You'll have to take my word.
Wait,
Yeah, it sounds like you're bluffing.
When did you modify our memories from? Just now when we were in Woodbine? Or years ago?
Just now.
We did something in Woodbine that we don't remember?
Yes. She saw it when I woke up.
When did you
Huh?
What did you see, Wendy?
I saw flashes of Woodbine, but I don't know what it was.
What'd you see?
I don't know. It was the town and stuff. I couldn't really tell.
The town and stuff?
He was sleeping.
Well, but
But
okay,
what
the
you saw
town,
was
anything
what?
else?
Was it different than what you remember us doing?
I mean, a little bit, but I also thought oh, that was just his memory, not ours. So I couldn't tell. I don't know. Should I try again now that he's awake?
I tear him.
Will you let her see so you can prove it to us?
I feel like that's. Yeah, actually, yeah. Then
That
we'll
makes
believe
sense.
you.
Then we'll believe you, and then we'll return you.
Yeah, let her see what you're talking about. How about that?
Go ahead.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
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 She casts.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Do I have the spell slot for it?
Oh.
Because I've cast it twice now.
That's okay. Oh, does Wendy? Oh, dang.
Wait, you've cast it twice?
Because she tried to cast Detect Thoughts on Prospero
Yeah.
Oh my god.
before they left.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't long rested.
Shoot.
I actually haven't long rested in a long time. And
That would be crazy.
She can't cast this. Wait a minute.
And then we just have to freaking trust him / her.
Well, here's the thing, you guys. So I just did it, which means I can't do it again.
Wendy.
June, you know what it's like. I don't know.
I'm
I'm
not mad at
sorry.
you. I'm
Hey,
just
hey,
mad
that's
at the
fine.
situation.
That's fine.
I can't check right now, but I'll be checking, mister. I will.
And Wendy, we can
Yeah.
believe you're telling the truth that you saw something different?
Well, it's hard to say because it's from his eyes. So, like, I saw Woodbine and I saw us, and I'm going to roll a history check. 19.
Ooh.
Which, wait, what's her modifier? So, dirty 20.
Okay.
There was something. And it was at the gym, too. When we found your grandpa, Cal, and he cast Modify Memory,
Yeah.
there was something there. I think he's telling the truth. I think he did do something. I don't know. I'm having a hard time remembering. I couldn't really see it, to be honest.
That's okay.
Are you telling the truth, Iterum? Yes.
Okay, well.
Wait a minute.
Well, it seems
Do
like
we?
he's telling
Sorry.
the
Do
truth.
we remember that he cast Modify Memory on Grunkle Al?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so then maybe he did the same to us.
Wait, did you do something to Grunkle Al? Why is he gone?
Yeah, where's
Yeah, what
my
happened to-
grandpa?
What did you do to our Grunkle?
I'm over this.
I don't know what happened to him. I didn't know he was with you.
To be honest, I kind of believe that,
That answer is unacceptable.
I kind of forgot about him.
I hate
I'm
to
going
say
to be
it.
honest.
but I kind of believe him on that one. I do want to know where my grandpa is because
Yeah.
if he's on some random world and I'm never going to see him again, I'm going to be pretty upset.
That's fair.
But also, how do we get home?
You do the mission.
Okay, how do we know that
If
we can
you-
trust you?
If you can do the mission and get the Whirlwind up and running again, because you've clearly just had to repair it, it needs another flight, I'll be able to reestablish the connection with my observatory.
Okay.
And
Once
give
that's
us back our
established, I
memories.
can get back to my observatory. Once you get me back there, I will restore your memories of what happened.
And how do we know that you'll do that?
You
Yeah,
just
how
have
do
to
we know?
trust me. Just like I have to trust you. Listen, I know this is not ideal, all right? This is not the situation I wanted to be in.
I kind of want to kill him.
What happens if we kill you?
You'll lose those memories forever. You won't get answers on your druid tribe.
What answers are you going to give me? It sounds like you're going to give us our memories and call it a day.
I know you all see me as this bad guy. I get it. I've gotten that my entire life since the beginning of the Order of Moths, alright? But I'm not here to make enemies with you all. You're just interfering with my plans. We can be friends. I won't get in your way. You won't get in mine. I'll give you information. But we gotta start with a little trust here, alright?
Insight check.
Yep, go ahead.
Ralph, why don't you weigh in here? Should we trust him?
12.
If you would like, I can make you a pro and con list. Pros. Iterum is a being of magical power. He also carries information that could be valuable to you. Cons. He has shown tendencies to make ethically shaky decisions in the past.
It's true.
For a group that I have come to determine as morally good, this may have long-lasting consequences.
Oh, Ralph.
However, if you wish to balance the line of morally good and bad, it could be an interesting thing to do.
It could be interesting to kill him, is what Ralph's saying. Okay.
Killing him would definitely prove some justice for the crimes he has committed.
That's a good point.
However, there are pros and cons to each side. Would you like any more details?
No, I think we're good.
Door is still in process.
Thank you.
30 more minutes.
Thank you, Ralph.
He provides us 3 to 4 pre-written questions we can ask him in response to his answer.
Okay, well, I don't know, guys. How do we make sure that
think
you
we
don't
just need
just
to
like
do
run
this.
away right when we get off of your back and go to do the mission?
I need you to get back to my observatory. Doing this mission successfully is probably the only thing that's going to get me back to where I need to go. Listen, I'm not... Kill me, don't kill me. Make up your mind. I would prefer you didn't kill me, to be honest. But I'm just trying to operate my observatory. I'll leave you to yours.
And also take a lot of people's power, including our friends.
Yeah, and try to come after my family, my colony.
Yeah. There's a lot of extra stuff
It's
you're
not
doing.
personal. They're a powerful druid colony.
Right, but so
That's the way of the world.
So we let you go, and then I'm just still being hunted, and we kill you, and maybe that stops.
All right, I'll put that in to sweeten the deal. I'll call off all huntings on your family's tribe.
All huntings? There's more huntings? What about Dread?
Can you call off Sir Dread?
Well, yeah, he's the main leader in charge of that operation.
And you could call him off?
Yeah, he answers to me. So if you kill me right now, all of that's going to stay in motion. You won't get any answers on that.
Well,
I'm not trying to pretend to be a good guy here. But I don't have to be your enemy if you don't want me to.
I mean, Cal, that would be pretty cool if Sir Dread stopped, hunting my family.
Yeah. I know that. Fine.
Okay.
So what, do we just leave him tied up on the ground here while we go do this thing?
Yeah, will you stay here? Please.
If you'd like. It's up to you.
Do you think we could use your help? Wendy, is it dangerous here?
I'd say so. I mean, it has a reputation. Like, the Fire Genasi who are born here, you pretty much, like, there's only, like, 50% chance you live to adulthood because it's pretty scary and there's, like, fire pits and things and fire monsters that roam around. I mean, where we are, it looks like it's more of one of the drier places. But that's actually kind of more dangerous sometimes because if something catches, it just lights up the place. You
Lights
know?
up, yeah.
Yeah, so I would just say, probably.
All right,
That's
so
my
maybe,
guess.
So maybe we bring him with us because he's kind of powerful and he could help keep us safe.
Fine. But for the time being, your hands are staying tied. And that's a strong knot.
Got it, Iterum?
I got it.
All right, let's go find Luna.
I'm going to slowly let him up with my knife still to his throat. Like, kind of get him to stand up. Get
This
up.
is going to be uncomfortable if you do this the whole way.
I'm not going to do it the whole way, but get up.
I'm up.
And I'm just going to, like, walk about the door a little bit.
Okay.
Holding the same.
He walks.
I'll grab the book.
Have we ever described Iterum?
Yeah.
Well, how did you describe him when you saw him in full power?
Oh, I forget. I think you had, like, long black hair.
Okay, that's what I was picturing.
Yeah, he was, like, I think he had, like a maroon colored robe or suit on or something.
So this Iterum, now that his disguise has fallen, he's no longer wearing the robes of Caspian.
Right.
He's wearing like a pretty simple, similar to what you saw him last in, like a maroon sort of tunic looking, kind of suit looking type thing. It's almost very like futuristic looking. His hair is long, black, falls around his chin, and it looks kind of like in his face. And his irises are like these silver, like the scales of the dragon shape that he's taken. And he's just kind of like hunched over a little bit, and he's just like looking around, like,
All right.
shady.
I'm going to let
kinda
go of you
gaze.
now. And if you run away or freaking turn into a dragon and try to fly away, we're going to kill you. You got it?
Got it.
She's not messing around.
I don't mess around.
And I slowly take the knife away from his throat and back off a little bit.
He stays where he is.
Okay.
So where do we find Luna?
Well, so we have to take
Deliver
this letter to him.
I don't want to be a postwoman.
Well, luckily we're just doing one job, June.
This is the second time I've been a postwoman.
It's okay, June.
In
You can
2
do whatever
years.
you want when you grow up. You don't have to be a postwoman.
What are you doing out there? Why are you sniffing the air? You should know you lived here, right? Well, only when I was a baby. You know, I like barely remember it. You need to get there soon or the fires are going to start.
What fires?
I'm gonna grab a change of shoes from the observatory real quick.
Okay.
Just, I want I don't want to wear my high tops right now.
He wants to be able to run.
Okay.
The fire plane must always have something to burn. Means fast growing, fast dying, quick lighting. This place is going to be on fire soon.
The whole thing?
Yeah. If we
Oh.
want to get this letter delivered and returned back, I'd say we probably have about 30 minutes tops.
Wendy, we got 30 minutes
Oh
till this
my
whole
gosh.
place catches on fire.
Oh, no. Okay.
let's.
Do we need to go?
Yeah.
Wendy, you should know about the whole place catching on fire.
I don't remember. I was a baby, Cal. I didn't grow up here. Remember, I grew up hopping worlds.
Well, yeah, but weren't you you were old enough to sneak onto a place and then run away?
Yeah, I lived for a little bit
That
in
was
this
in a different
forest type
world.
place. And then I lived a little bit in this place that was like sort of like hot and like jungly.
Okay, well, we
And
don't
then
have
I-
time. We gotta
Oh,
go.
sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
When I go back to the observatory,
Yes.
I'm gonna I'll go back in. Ralph,
Yes.
send another distress beacon to Caspian as well. I assume you're still waiting to hear back from Captain Dredd.
Confirmed.
Great. I am going to now wear these boots. I want you to show whichever of them shows up first an image of my right boot to see if maybe they can track us down that way somehow.
Detect
Wha-
object. Locate object.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ralph just goes,
Confirmed. Signal sent. No responses as of yet.
All right. Thanks, Ralph.
Luna.
well, June, I don't think she's
June,
going to
we're
be in
just
the
in a field.
I'm just. It's always worth checking. Luna.
Well, I don't. Okay, hold on. Let me
June.
see. There was
Listen, this works sometimes.
There was
That is
supposed-
true. It
there
has
was-
worked a couple times.
Yeah, it's
we were at
worth
this fish
trying.
place one time, and she just yelled for the fish, and it just swam up to the front door.
Exactly.
Shortest observatory mission ever.
It was awesome.
Yeah. 10 minutes tops.
Oh,
Just happened once,
was
though.
there anyone out here?
Well, no, I don't think it
I
worked.
don't think
Okay,
so. It didn't work.
Let's try and I think I should remember which way to go. And she like looks around for a second. I think
It's okay if you're just a baby.
there were some like settlements in some places, especially if you could find the rock, because then that wouldn't burn.
Oh.
And so if you lived on the
okay.
rock, you could survive like the fires that would come through.
So do we need to be on
Every
these rocks?
hour.
It's like a floor is lava situation. You ever play that when you were little, June?
Kinda.
Yeah. She just said that the fires come through every hour, so we should probably start moving.
Oh, yeah, we probably should.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go this way.
That
Sure.
that way? Okay.
Tara,
Here
do
we
you
go.
Remember?
Yeah, can you smell the direction we're supposed to go?
So let me get this clear. You want to ask for my help now?
That's
You're
why we
asking for
brought
our
you,
help.
man.
Okay. Okay. I would say your friend is on the right track. I think there's some settlements over in that direction. I'll know more once we start walking. It's been a long time since I've been here.
Okay, let's just go.
So everyone goes out the door. There is no click behind you because the door is gone still.
We go out the door frame.
Go
Yeah.
out the door frame. And you start to walk. And the grass is just like this dead, crunchy grass. And the air is hot and dry. And you get the sense of like one spark would set this whole place ablaze. It's just like a strange, weird, dead place. And you almost get the sense that it's like it's made for heat and fire. that the vegetation of this world is meant to catch on fire and burn down so that it can regrow and reburn.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I was about to ask you. It's
I
just
don't like all the
super...
dead things. She's gonna try to druid craft a little flower in the ground.
It grows, but like a moment later, it already begins to
Wither.
start to wither.
Oh.
I don't like this place.
Well, luckily you don't live here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I always kind of liked it. The burning and reburning and reburning. It's like a cycle. I
Just
think-
burning?
That sounds depressing.
Wait, hold on, guys.
Well, if
Wendy
you
grew
like-
up here. Wendy's got family
You like
here.
fire. I
Yeah.
guess it's kind of cool. Well, I don't know. I was only here for a tiny bit. I was basically here till I was like 5. And she starts talking about like what she remembers as you
Yeah.
guys are walking. Iterum is just like quiet, head down, like scowl on his face. And Wendy just starts chatting it up. And I remember this one time there was like a burn that was like longer than usual, and I think we had to stay inside for that one because of the smoke. But we had these like mask things that they would give to you during the burn so that you wouldn't breathe in all the smoke.
Naturally.
Yeah, and I was like, I thought that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, I had a pair of goggles too.
Goggles,
Just-
yep.
Just talking and talking. As you guys start walking, you do see some shapes up ahead. There's an area with that looks like sort of maybe like a settlement, like it looks like maybe a village type situation. But it looks like a bunch of tents, so it looks like maybe a nomadic group. And then there's an area further to the right, so it's like in a different direction that's like rocks and like rocky terrain with some like mountains behind it, like mountainous, sort of cavernous. I'm kind of picturing the mountains that Frodo and Sam like traveling at the beginning of Two Towers.
Oh, yeah. I know what
Almost
you're
like
talking about.
valley-like mountain.
Yeah.
With lots of
Mhm.
crags and crannies.
Okay.
Well, that looks like a settlement over there. We could try and find them.
Yeah, I mean, it's people. They might not... I mean, we're
Okay.
looking for a person.
Yep. But there's
Lead the
also
way.
a mountain over. Oh, okay. All right, let's go.
I think we start with the people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't think about this. There's probably gonna be a bunch of fire drills. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah.
This is cool. Okay. All right. Well, I think if oh, do you guys see that? And you guys all look over, and there's just a little bit of smoke in the air. You see from
Oh,
far
yeah.
away, like
Little
way
camp?
to the right.
Wait, is that the start of the fire or a camp?
That looks like the start of the fire.
Okay, so we should probably move quickly then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Little pep in our step, huh?
And you all start to move faster. Little quote unquote race against time.
Wow. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Add applause now.
Huge stadium crowd.
That's incredible. That's amazing.
Oh man. And also, there's a bit of romance in that letter, huh?
There's a little bit of comedy and a little bit of
check. Guys, for sure, we
Silly
need
graveyard.
we need some
and
merch
then
that's just
Xbox
check,
Factory.
Check.
check and check.
Oh man. Sometimes
it.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely, you're doing great.
Okay, I need everyone to roll survival checks as you feel as you start to smell the smoke and you feel some heat. It looks like the burn is starting. Everyone roll survival checks.
Survival.
Survival.
14.
I rolled a
17.
19.
Couldn't hear
Beautiful
that
voice.
last part. What
Yeah, it was beautiful.
I rolled a 19.
12.
Tara rolled a 4. The smoke begins to waft and gets thicker and thicker as it begins to spread and grow, and you start to see the flames in the distance. The sky becomes darker, almost as if night is falling, but you know it's just the smoke kind of obscuring your view. The 4 of us and Iterum begin to run. As you run, you're sure-footed. Everyone feels like they're on it. They know where to go. They feel focused. We're all kind of like, we know the mission. We're together. We don't feel like, we've had some like infighting with the group, and I feel like we're all on the same page for this.
Yeah.
Iterum starts to lag behind. He's still his hands are tied behind his back, correct? Now,
Yep.
and it's connected to a rope that you're holding. Is that correct?
No, I just let it. He's just tied with a rope, but I'm not holding him.
Okay. He begins to lag behind. He seems to be struggling to keep up. It seems like whatever happened in his fight with Prospero weakened him quite a bit. And you can hear him behind you breathing heavy as he's trying to keep up.
Hey, man, you coming?
I'm trying.
Yeah, I thought you were a big man, big one, a lot of power.
It's hard to run when my hands are tied behind my back.
Yeah, I didn't know you needed your hands
Come
to
on
run
now,
with your
let's
legs.
go. Stop yelling and
I mean,
arguing.
it does help with
Let's
balance,
go.
Yeah, it's
I'm
all
watching the
physics.
prisoner.
Fire! It's coming. Let's go.
All right.
Your arms are like pendulums when you run.
I need help. I
Ace,
need help.
Would you rather me untie the guy or just
Yes.
tell him to run
Untie
faster?
him. Untie him.
Untie
June?
me.
Bad idea. I'm not untying him.
Okay, fine.
You all continue to run. Everyone make another survival check.
7.
7.
Wendy begins to fall behind a little bit,
21.
but Iterum picks up the pace. He grits his teeth and he tries to take some breaths, and he begins to keep up with you. But you can tell he's struggling, but he's not falling behind as much anymore. Wendy trips, and there's like a moment where she just trips over her own feet. Ah! And she falls. Oh, I'm good. And she gets back up, but she's now like near the back of the group again. As you get closer and closer to the town, you notice that their tents and places where they live is actually set up on the grass. So you can see that by the time you get there, most of the tents are down. They've been broken down and are loading them into some vehicles. They look like land vehicles, like almost like rovers. But they've got like dark metal scorch marks on them. And the people are running around. As you run up, you start to see what type of people these are. A lot of them have these sort of like bandana handkerchief things over their mouths already, above their nose. Some of them are wearing goggles, but not all of them are down on their eyes anymore, or yet. And as they're running and like picking things up and getting people into the thing, it looks like they're not worried. It looks like this is routine. They camp out, then they pack up. They camp out, then they pack up. And so it looks like they're in their sort of situation of like packing up and moving on before the fire gets to them. There are people of all different skin tones, sizes, but you do notice that everyone has the same charcoal black hair as Wendy and the same bright red irises. We're going to make one more survival check to see if we can make it to them without any big mishaps. Wendy and Iterum
Natural
save.
20. Oh my gosh.
8.
21.
Natural 20.
June, the smoke begins to get to you. You're already not used to the heat and the dryness of this place. It's already a little bit shaky for you, and you don't really like this place in general, and you start to fall behind.
You good, June?
I don't like
June,
this
come
place.
on, we gotta go.
I don't like it. I can't.
We're almost there.
I take a like cloth handkerchief out of my pocket and I dump a little water from my canteen and give it to her to tie around her face.
Okay, thank you.
We gotta go. We gotta go. Look, they're packing up.
Okay.
Everyone puts on another burst of speed as you finally break into the camp where they're starting to pack up. There's loads of people around you. There's grown men who seem to be like directing people and sending people, and like who they seem to be in charge. There's women who are like jumping into the vehicles ready to like drive it. There's another woman who's like pulling stuff up and like loading stuff. There's another guy like with a bunch of like 2 younger children like helping them get in. It looks like a whole like there's like a system to everything, and everyone has a job and everyone's busy. What do you do?
Does anyone know Aluna? Is Aluna here?
We're looking for Luna.
Are there any extra seats too?
Hello?
Luna?
Luna.
There's an older guy with gray hair, curly hair. He's got like tan skin, same red irises as Wendy. or he doesn't have great curly hair. He has black curly hair because that's what I said. He has the black charcoal hair, and he's directing people, and he sees you guys, and he goes, "If you need some room, there's another truck in the back that has a few more seats."
No, not room. Luna.
Luna.
Do you know a Luna?
I think so. She might be on one of the other vehicles. I would say get into the empty
I think
one.
we should
Get
ride
into
with
the
them.
empty
I
one.
think we should ride with them.
Head
and
on
then
Okay,
down,
fine.
and he like keeps walking by.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And he like keeps walking by and he like directs people and
I'm
he's
gonna
like
go get in
helping.
the vehicle.
Is the prisoner still with us?
Yes. But
Get in.
he's coughing and he's like struggling.
Man, you are a weak guy. No wonder you wanted so much power.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna-
know what? I just fought one of the most powerful wizards of our time.
Yeah,
so
and
you
he
can tell me
whooped
some
your ass.
All right, shut up. And
I shove him into the car.
he falls into the car. And then the rest of you guys get into the car. And as you look around, you can see people like jumping in and grabbing things and make some room. And there's like another woman who like jumps in. She's like, scoot on over, please.
Yep, excuse us.
Yep.
Sorry.
No worries. All right. And then she like looks up. It's a good. She like looks up towards the guy.
Gabby.
She looks up towards the guy who was like directing people. Jed, I think we're good over here. And then she like sits down and taps the side of the vehicle, and it begins to go.
Wendy, these people all sound like you.
I know.
Isn't it
It's
so
like
cool?
you do.
I know.
Hi, my name is Juniper. What's yours? She sticks out her hand.
Gabby.
Gabby.
Nice to meet you, Gabby. What a wonderful name.
Beautiful name.
Beautiful name.
Gabby.
She reaches out and shakes your hand. She's got a strong handshake.
Strong handshake you got there.
Very strong handshake.
She shook my
Gabby.
hand. You don't know.
As you
It
look
looks
around,
strong.
Could you see?
as you look around at all the people in the vehicle, like this is like an open-backed kind of truck-like thing. And as you look around at all the people, they look weathered. They look tough. There's not a lot of like beauty in this world, and like the people are not necessarily like they're not like ugly people, but they're like hardened. You know, you can tell immediately. Like
Yeah.
her handshake has calluses.
Yeah.
You know, and hair is pulled back tight or even just cut really short because you don't want it to accidentally catch in the flames. You know, like things like that. So yeah, you notice that there's like a culture of just like survival in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for letting us ride with you.
How'd you find yourselves all the way out here?
Oh, it's a really long story, but we're looking for someone named Luna.
Yeah, you know anyone named Luna, man?
Luna. I don't know anyone by that name, but we got a big group. And then she like looks out and like you guys see there's like these big trucks, and some of them have these like hitches to them that are pulling like large, almost like I don't want to say like hayride type vehicles, but kind
Wagons.
of. Yeah, like large wagons and stuff. And there's lots of people. There's like lots of people. And she's like, she just kind of nods and she says, we're just one offshoot from our main group, and there's a lot of people over there. We're about to meet up with them. So I'm sure there's someone by the name of Luna.
Okay.
Why are you got separated from your group? You don't look like
Yeah,
you're from here.
A friend of ours.
Yeah, we're not from here.
Where are you guys from? How'd you get here?
We
We don't have a lot of off-worlders. It's pretty rare.
Well-
and the market already went through about 2 months ago. So
What market are you talking about?
well, there's a traveling market that comes in.
Okay.
Feywild folk, so they travel in between. But we usually only see them once a year, and they came about 2 months ago. So I'm surprised
Okay.
to see you folks here.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story, and you probably wouldn't believe us. Anyways,
We're here to deliver some mail. We're an
Yeah, we're-
interworld postal service.
Consider us kind of like the market, but we
Interworld.
deliver mail.
Postal service.
Yeah.
You look like one of us. You with them? You helping them out? And she like turns to Wendy. Well, yes, actually, I have been traveling with them, but it's just so nice to meet you, ma'am. This is really exciting for me.
Wendy hasn't been back here in a while.
I haven't. I grew up here, and then I left, and then this is my first time back. She like looks at her and she's like, "What group are you from?" Well, and like Wendy looks to you guys. I don't remember.
Her last name. You have a last name.
Oh, Whitlock. That was my last name. She's Whitlock. That doesn't ring a bell. I mean, was there a lead? Oh, there's a few groups out here. I mean, you could have belonged to.
What were they? What are they? What are some of them called? Maybe Wendy would remember.
Well, the group I'm from, we call ourselves. I don't know what do I say?
I know you know, Gabby.
Come on, Gabby.
Gabby, you grew up here. Surely you know them all.
You're part of a group.
There's not much out here, so you probably spent a lot of
Maybe
time
like,
memorizing
is it like
things.
the embers
For
or
fun.
like the
Yeah,
ashen glory?
Ash and Glory. Wow.
Or maybe like the
The tribe of Asher.
tribe of Asher. Simeon, Levi.
From a little out of town.
She just says, we call ourselves the tribe of Ash.
Oh, okay. That's pretty straightforward.
Seems pretty on the nose.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few groups. There's the tribe of Ash, tribe of Flame, tribe of Embers.
Have you ever seen this guy before? And I point to the prisoner.
No.
Okay. Just
Why is
wondering.
his hands tied behind his back?
Well, because he tends to put his hands where they don't belong into stealing people's
This is just
stuff.
a better
and-
way of keeping control over him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, he's fine, right? And I look
Perfectly
at that
harmless.
He just glares back at you and like grunts in pain. Because he's like sort of like on the ground sideways ish. And he's like,
yeah, he's fine.
This is totally normal, actually.
Totally normal
And
thing for
totally
him.
fine.
Wendy,
Yeah.
does any of those sound familiar? Ember, ash, coal, flame?
I think, I want to say Flame. I think it was Flame. I don't remember though.
Okay.
Tribe of Flame, that's pretty intense, kid. Surprised you left. Normally they don't do that. Well, yeah, I got a ride out of town.
She kind of escaped, man.
She got a ride out of town.
Kinda, yeah. I didn't really mean to leave, and then I got stuck, and it was one of those things, you know?
Yeah.
One of those things, all right? Well, yeah.
She's back.
I don't know where the tribe of Flames are if you're looking for them.
No.
Last we saw them was a while ago, too. We like to travel. We all travel around, and you kind of have to. Place like
Kind
this.
of caravanning situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit
Got
of a convoy.
Bit of a convoy, really.
I lost my accent. There we go. Okay, I'm back.
Oh, there it is.
Does that happen a lot?
Oh, there it is.
So where are we going?
We're meeting up with the rest of the main group. We've got sort of a hub over there by the mountain. And she points, and as you're
Over
driving,
there by the mountain?
yeah, over there by the. Is that what I said? I lost my accent again. Over there by the mountain.
Ma'am, I'm starting to think you might be making this accent. I'm just kidding.
It goes in and out, you know.
Sure, yeah.
It's like people who
Right.
live in England. They come back and they're like, I have an accent now.
Yeah,
And you're like,
like-
do you?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. As you guys, as the truck travels, like it's a little bit of a bumpy ride, and the wind is blowing a little bit this whole time. But you're getting closer and closer to these like dark black mountains, and you're starting to hit patches of like stone. So like the closer and closer you get, you know that you're probably going to get out of the burn zone.
These some dark mountains.
Yeah.
So what are we
Burn-ins
gonna?
will do that to a place.
What are we gonna do up there? We're gonna go up and you guys set up camp
yeah.
or
You
what?
guys. So, how long have you been out here? Do you have a kit?
No.
Do you need handkerchiefs and goggles and things?
Oh
Yes,
yeah, we would.
please. I only have this
That stuff
one
can blind you.
handkerchief.
It's pretty accurate.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you'll want to see the leader of our division. His name's Jed. He's over. You already met him, right?
Oh yeah, he told us to
Yeah,
come in
so
here.
you're going to want to go to him, and you're going to want to get some kits, and then he can probably direct you to wherever this Luna person is.
Okay.
Okay. His name's Jed.
Jed, yes, he's the leader of our division.
Okay.
Like Jedediah?
Or is it short for Jed, perhaps?
Short for Jed doesn't make any sense.
Well, Jed with one D instead of two, maybe?
We just call him Jed.
I think you're probably right. It's probably Jed, short for Jed.
Maybe.
And as you guys are talking about this, the truck pulls up to this little spot where the mountain kind of it's not even like a mountain, it's almost like a cliff, and it's like jagged. You kind of pull up to it, and it's like You can hear even the sounds of the cars or the trucks and the voices as people are talking as they're unloading and getting out. The sound becomes like more echoey because you're like up against this really high like cliff. And she like leaps out and she looks up at like the five of us. I keep wanting to say you, and I'm like, well, I'm a part of this too.
Me too.
She looks up at the five of us and just goes, well, I hope you find who you're looking for.
Thanks,
if you
Gab.
need anything, you can come find me.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it, Gabby.
Gabby.
Thank
Of
you very
course.
much.
Yep. And she like moves along.
Okay,
Jed.
All right.
Jed.
Jed.
Or Jed.
Okay, Jed.
I think he was over in one of those vehicles.
All right.
Maybe they haven't pulled up yet.
Do we
going.
want to split up? Someone go talk to Jed, and the rest of us go
No.
try and find Luna?
No, because Jed can tell us where to find Luna.
I thought he said he didn't know.
No, he did. He was like, "Oh, one of those vehicles, but get in one for now."
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, we can feed 2 birds with 1 scone here.
Ace, that's what did you just say?
I don't know if
Feed
that's
2
how
birds
it
with 1
goes.
scone.
That's
But that's such a great
you
idea.
mean 2 birds
Sharing food
It's
is
better
just
than
the best.
killing them with
with
2
you mean
stones.
killed 2 birds with 1 stone?
No. Feed 2 birds with 1 scone.
I like that a lot better than kill
And
2
when he
birds with 1
runs,
stone.
jumps down and runs to go find Jed.
Yeah, I'll follow her.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Jed!
We're talking about this later, Ace.
Iterum like takes his time getting out of the truck.
Can you
Yeah,
please?
come on, get out,
God.
This guy.
I
man.
think I need some healing.
Oh no, I need healing. The big
I'm
evil
so
guy.
hurt.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Keep moving. I
Are
push
you-
him along.
But like, actually, like, are you
hate
okay?
you.
Ace,
kids.
no, he's fine. He's
I
pulling
hate
our
you,
legs.
kids.
He's pulling our leg.
Well, like, what if we could give him just
He's
enough?
fine.
This is classic evil man
Oh, I need
behavior.
I
healing.
don't think it is.
It is. I've pulled this trick many times in the back of cop cars.
I need a
Oh, I need a
Band-Aid.
glass of water. My handcuffs are too tight. Oh, I've pulled it so many times. It works every time on Eddie's mom, actually. It was surprising.
Wow.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking and catching up to Wendy, you notice that she's
Okay.
already in conversation with Jed.
Oh.
And so you see, I was apparently a part of the Flame Tribe, which means that, well, I don't know what that means. Can you tell me what that means? We can talk about this later, but we need to
Hey, Wendy.
get these people unloaded, if that's all right.
Hey, we're here to. Yeah, we need some stuff. And we
Ah,
need
your
Luna.
friends.
Hi.
Can you come and get your friend, please?
Yes.
I have a job
Wait,
to do.
But we
quick
need to
things.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're supposed
We
to
need
see
a
you
kit
for kits or masks.
And we need
yes,
Luna.
kits.
We need
I
Luna.
can get those for you.
Luna's almost more important.
All right. Hold on a second.
Oh, great.
And he runs over and he like goes to this like tent that's
He
been
just
set
called
up.
us stupid kids. I just want you to know
I
that.
thought that's what Iterum called us.
I'm a grown-up.
I didn't
They
need to
both
say that.
called us
I just called it with the other. He goes over to this tent where there's supplies and he grabs like 5 like knapsack things. That's like they all look the same and hands each one to you.
Oh,
And they're like
thank
pretty
you.
small.
Oh, this looks kind of awesome. We're gonna look
Whoa.
like bandits.
Yeah.
And you open it up and you notice there's this like fabric type situation where it's like pretty light and airy, but it seems to be like woven very tightly. So you would guess that is the thing that you put over your mouth and nose so you don't breathe in the smoke. It like has something about the material is magically filtered or something like
cool.
that is the vibe that you get.
Yeah, this rocks.
It's got a pair of goggles and then it's got each one has like a tiny little thing of salve for burns.
Nice.
Sweet.
Thank you. One more thing. Do you know Luna? And can you please tell us where to find her?
Yeah, we have a letter.
I
for
can't tell you where she is, but if you go to the main, if you go to the middle of the town, there should be a large tent. That is where the elder of our tribe sits and advises and essentially with matters on the group. So I would
Okay.
go to him. If there's a Luna in this group, he'll know who it is and he'll be
Okay.
able to instruct you. All right.
Okay.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
To
Stay
the
safe.
tent.
Happy
Put
survival or whatever.
Put those masks on. The
Oh,
smoke's
yeah,
yeah,
about to come
absolutely.
Thanks.
They look
Okay.
awesome.
Thanks,
Um,
Jed. Or Jed.
What color are they?
through. I need some help over here. They
yeah.
are.
Oh, right.
They're
do you
black
have one
or
more?
charcoal.
Did he give us one for this
Yeah,
guy?
he gave one for
Okay,
Iterum.
I'll put it on him. You look dumb.
And this whole time, he's had a mustache, curly mustache drawn. And
Oh yeah, and it's a stupid on his head. Oh yeah, and the lady was like, "What's his wrong?" We're like, "He's fine." Forgot about that.
So you guys put these goggles on, and they look like almost like welding goggles.
I look at him and I go, "Looks like you already have goggles on your face, man." And then I like show him like I don't know. I like pull a mirror out of my backpack from the observatory and I go, "Pranked you," and I put it back and then I put them on.
He just glares at you.
Yeah, you've been walking around with this all day, and I put on the goggles.
The goggles and the handkerchiefs are like a dark gray. And as you all put them on and start walking through the town, I will say y'all stand out for sure. Ace, not as much because you still have the like dark hair, and because you have the goggles on, they can't see that you don't have red irises. Because everyone in the group is a Genasi. At least of this group, they have like that those two features the same, which is the dark hair and the red eyes. So you two especially, Cal and June, stand out. Ace and Wendy not so much. And as you're walking through, you see all sorts of people. They're all kind of getting ready to go inside their tents to shield from the smoke. And it looks like just like a normal drill. Like they're just like, "Oh, but I wanted to grab my..." No, come on. It's about to be here. We got to go inside. You know what the drill is. Like there's a lot of like... It seems like this is very like commonplace. And so that's like the one thing that's keeping you all from like freaking out. Because as you look behind you, you notice the flames are huge. Like... the whole it's like a giant burning field essentially. Almost like a sea of fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's not even like lava, like a sea of like a giant fire.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a pretty wild thing, and you've never seen anything like this before. It's just and the amount of sheer heat is crazy. So even just going inside to shield yourself from the heat, there must be something that these tents are made out of, just shield from that. So you make your way through the middle of town, and you go into the main tent in the middle, and you find yourself like relieved to walk in, and immediately the temperature difference is like right away, like drops like at least 20 degrees. Like it's been getting real hot, and you walk in and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I can breathe."
Nice.
And you walk in and you notice that most people have their handkerchief down and their goggles up. So Wendy pulls her down and
Yeah, I'll do the same.
and you see that there's a bunch of people sitting around. There's people who seem to be just like normal commonplace folk who don't necessarily belong in this tent, but they're just in here because it was the closest tent and they just needed somewhere to sit, and maybe their tent was too far to get to before. So they're just hanging out in here. You get the sense that there are people who work in here. There's people who are like cuddled around this one area where this older guy sits, and he's like nodding and listening to something and kind of giving it seems like intense kind of advice words to someone, but you can't hear because he's across the room on the other side.
I'm gonna walk towards that guy.
You walk up and there's a moment where like everyone kind of like stops and like turns to you and like is like, "What are you doing?" And the room kind of goes a little bit quiet.
June's gonna notice that and turn around. Hey everyone. My name is Juniper.
Hi, Juniper.
Hi.
Just trying to calm
A real
the situation.
pleasure to meet you all. Thank you so much for providing this like safe place for me.
Yeah.
We are a interworld postal delivery service, and we are looking for someone named Luna.
Tell him, buddy. Tell him.
Yeah, and this is my friend Cal.
Hi.
This is my friend Wendy, and
Nice to meet you all.
And that's my friend Ace.
I'm from here.
She is. She's
It's been a
from
long
here.
time, but
been
it's
a
nice
long
to see
time.
you folks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great to meet you guys. Great to meet you.
Really
And just ignore
wonderful.
him. He's stupid.
As you can
Yeah.
tell. As you can see, he's stupid.
Just let him be.
We just move past it. It's okay. Does anyone know Luna?
Alyssa, I would like you to do a persuasion check with advantage.
Just like take control of the room.
Yeah. June keeps finding herself in these situations where she has to make giant group speeches.
Yes. Yeah.
The prologue, the party, the museum party. She's just constantly like,
She just
hello,
jumps in.
everyone.
Hello. 22.
22. There's like a moment of quiet. Everyone's kind of like, what in the world do we do?
And June just stands there and kind of nods.
And then the group of people who are sort of around this older guy in the corner who is giving advice, or who seem to be in charge, you can kind of tell, they all kind of like look to him, and he just nods, and they like shuffle away, and then he kind of like holds up a hand and like gestures for you to come
Wonderful.
to him.
Fantastic.
Here we come.
She heads right over that
And
way.
we're headed to you now.
Almost there.
And you
Keep on trucking.
you walk up, and there's like some furniture, some couches. They're not like cushioned, they're more like I would say like those foldable chairs you like bring to like soccer games. Like they're sort of like made out of these canvas things.
Yeah.
Everything in the room doesn't look like it can burn if it
Nice.
accidentally caught.
Mm.
He just for you guys to sit. There's some seats.
Oh, thank you. This is so nice.
Thank you so much.
Crisscross on the biggest chair that is there, right in
Sir?
the middle of it.
In case you missed it, sir, my name is Juniper. This is Cal, Wendy, and Ace. And you can ignore him. He's stupid.
That's right.
Did you hear what I said? It is a pretty small
I
tent. I
did.
guess I should assume that you heard what I said.
And then he called us over.
That's right. Right. Sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
It was a good speech.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways, I'm going to let June take it away.
And what's your name?
My name is Monty.
Monty.
Yes.
Well, Monty, I tell you what, it really is a true pleasure. You've got an amazing colony here. I mean,
right.
I come from a colony myself.
Tell 'em.
And, we weren't nearly this big. It's really amazing how
Absolutely.
you have so many people here and how
incredible.
you've kept them so safe. Everyone seems so safe and comfortable here. And I'm not really sure if you're in charge of keeping everyone safe, but you're definitely in charge.
An
And
amazing
so I
sight.
think
Head slowly as you continue to talk.
and it's just, I think you've done a wonderful job. Anyway, so
Yeah.
we are here looking. Well, you said you heard what I said, but I'll just say it again, I guess.
Yep.
We're looking for Luna,
Absolutely.
Interplanetary,
Yep, Luna.
Interworld Postal Service.
Inner world.
He's nodding his head slowly as you guys are just talking and talking. His eyes go a little bit wide. He does the little blink thing from that one meme, where he like does the slow blink.
Yeah.
And also, peace be with you.
Yes.
Well, first off, I'd like to say thank you. That is something we pride ourselves here in the Ash Tribe.
In the what? What?
The Ash Tribe. The Tribe of Ash. You guys didn't have to make it weird.
You definitely said ass tribe.
No, I didn't. I said Ash
Both
Tribe.
of us. Both of us go in the what?
The Ash Tribe. You guys don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to be able to say it anymore.
No, we got it. We're good. We're chilling.
We consider ourselves a peaceful tribe, unlike some of the other
Oh, sure.
Genasi in these parts.
Naturally.
And I pride myself on keeping our folks safe. So I appreciate that compliment, young
Of
lady.
course. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean it wholeheartedly,
Yes,
sir.
we really
Monty.
do. And sir, we're here for one reason and one reason only, and then we'll
Yes.
get out of your hair, and that's we're looking for a girl. And I'm going to let Juniper take it away.
Yep. So we're looking for a girl named Luna because we are an
his eyes.
we are an interplanetary
Cal like
interworld.
puts his arm on the arm of the chair and kind of looks out like he's thinking really deeply.
Interworld Interplanetary Postal Delivery Service,
That's
and
right.
we, Sir Monty, are looking for Luna, Luna, Luna.
Luna.
We know you know how to spell.
Oh yeah,
We did it for clarity.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Naturally.
Sometimes it can be hard to understand.
Yep.
Um,
We've had that happen before.
We have had that
Yep,
happen before.
back to June.
Golly, we one time we were delivering to a guy named
was his name.
yes.
And
and the problem is could be spelled
a lot of different ways. sir.
OHM, OHM, OHH, and
Now, June, let's move on to what's really important.
right, Luna, Luna.
That's
Any
right.
idea about Luna?
Well, young lady, as you've told me her name, I think about 5 times now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's her bad.
I
It is.
appreciate your specificity. We do, in fact, have a young woman named Luna.
Oh,
That'd be terrific.
I should correct myself. She is older in years now.
sure.
So, an older lady named Luna.
That's fine. We'll take her. That's good. That's good.
No, we're not taking anyone, sir.
Okay,
We're not taking
That
anyone.
is not.
That's off the table,
you can
sir.
honestly, you can ignore
Sir,
him.
we just have a letter for her.
I misspoke. We don't plan on taking anybody.
You have my word, sir. No
That's
taking
that's
is
not
going to happen.
happening. No.
We are delivering a letter, and that is all.
Yep.
Your friend there, he looks a little,
Stupid.
Stupid.
well, I mean, he is stupid, so
That's
I
right.
think it's an adequate name.
What were you gonna say about him, Monty, sir, Mr. Monty? Sir?
I was just gonna say he looks a little tied up and he looks a little hurt.
Yeah, he's a little tied up.
All right.
Yeah, a little busy right now.
I think
I
he should
know
stay that
better
way.
than to ask.
That
when
is
it's
wise,
not
sir.
Monty, you're a wise
my
man.
Business.
You're a wise
Listen,
man.
interplanetary
I
and
am the wise man
world-vary
of the tribe.
interworld
true.
travel. You
Interworld.
come across
Across.
some.
I don't know much
reckless-
about interworld travel.
Well,
I concern myself with the business of my tribe and my
Naturally,
group.
sir.
and that
naturally,
is
sir.
so. That's very wise of you. I understand why you're the wise
we
man of the
admire
group.
that.
Yeah, we do. And we do a lot of interplanetary travel. And we're not necessarily going to get into it because, again, you didn't ask.
We're really just here for Luna, Luna.
Yeah, that's right.
You
Yeah.
folks like to talk quite a lot.
I'm sorry.
Sir,
It's
that-
been a weird
it's
day.
been a weird day.
You
Yeah.
remind me much of the Flame Tribe.
Oh.
Oh.
They burn bright but short. Quick tempers those folks got. Now
Oh.
we here, the Ash Tribe. We here at the Ash Tribe, we take quiet serious.
Oh, I understand.
In the quiet is
Absolutely.
where the nutrients
Absolutely.
grow.
Sir, we're
We
looking
respect
for
that
someone
so
named
much.
Luna.
We're some of the
We're
quietest people
looking
you'll
for
ever meet.
someone named Luna.
You've never actually met quieter people.
Ace.
Or you may have, and that's fine too.
In fact, Ace is reading a whole novella series about silly
Oh, yeah,
geese
quiet
and
for
meditation.
Quiet for silly geese.
Right there.
Actually, yeah.
So, sir, could you? Where would we find this wonderful lady, Luna?
She sounds wonderful. Shh. We don't know her yet.
That's right.
That's what she sounds.
I'm really excited to talk to her.
He keeps taking breaths, and we just keep talking.
He's the kind of guy who won't start talking unless the person like
Yeah.
actually stops.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I
we
think-
don't ever stop.
And I think not only with our characters in an intentional way, but also in an unintentional way with us as people. That's not something that happens a lot.
No.
And so it's been really funny to
It
me
is.
being like, I have to wait till they stop
gotta
because
wait.
that's this character. Oh man.
Sheesh.
She lives on about 5-minute walk. But I would not advise you to go
Okay.
outside right now. The heat is at its
The peak.
yes.
The Peak.
So
What's
I
the
would go
color?
out
When will that be done?
in about 5 minutes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
It will start to go down and will become a little more bearable. Now with folk like you, you ain't been on this world very long.
That's so true, sir.
That's sir. We've been here very short.
I would wait 10 minutes then.
Okay.
I think
All
we
right.
can do that.
10 minutes. We can do 10.
Would you like to play a game while we wait, sir?
I think he would like it if we just were quiet.
There are some rations and some water in the corner if you would like to wait for 10
I am
minutes.
parched. I tell you what.
And then I wish you luck on your journey.
That's
Thank you
very kind.
so much, Mr. Monty, sir.
Yeah.
We really, really appreciate all that you've
That's
done for
right, we
us
do.
and the
Of
way
course.
that you
That's
just
right.
have really helped us and explained to us
Yep.
where Luna is 5
Absolutely.
minutes down the road. Was it left or right down the road, sir? I'm not sure if I remember you
Yeah,
ever
5 minutes
saying
could be
that.
in any direction.
Because honest, or maybe it's straight, or
That's
it's
right.
maybe out the back windows,
Up even.
or it could be. Oh, can you like?
it's not
going
going to be up.
The
Let's be
mountain?
let's be civil about this, June. It's not going to be up.
Okay.
I will tell you it is a right. If you need further directions, you can ask my cohort over here. They will give you more.
Yes, sir. Only
And,
question is,
you
this is
are-
a circular teepee, so we could go out of here and go right at any point.
The door is right there.
We go out the door to the right.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Sure.
Are you stupid, Cal?
No.
Should I write that on your forehead?
I
I'm just
appreciate-
chill.
Hey, don't shush me.
He's just a chill guy.
I'm just
I
a chill guy.
appreciate your questions. You are now excused.
Oh,
Thank you, Mr. Pot or Mr. Monty. Thank you.
Go on now.
I bow.
June sees that and and she'll curtsy. Your Highness,
What?
Mr. Wise Man.
You are fine
oh,
to
thank you.
leave without any
What
time.
a nice wise man.
That was
Except for you, young man. You stay for a second.
Who, me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, if any of us stays, we all stay. I tell you what.
He just gives you a long, withering look.
She gives one right on back with a smile on her face.
Young lady, I've offered the hospitality of my tent to you.
June.
I would like to ask for a private word with this young man.
June, it's fine. I can. I've had a lot of private words with old men who are usually disappointed.
What?
That's
I
fair.
don't know. I steal stuff. And
Okay,
then they're
I'm
like, "Son."
gonna be
It's my dad, my grandpa. You know.
I'm gonna be right over there. Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, June.
Okay.
Wendy's gonna walk over with Iterum towards the snacks.
Yeah. Go
So,
take-
Iterum, do you want some water? Yes, I would. Thank you. All right. Here you go. By the way, you're still connected with my parents? He goes. He like chokes on his water for a second.
Is she holding it?
Yeah, she's holding the water.
We've just
he
completely
chokes.
disarmed this man.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He like choked. No, I cannot say that I have. I don't really keep track. Oh, okay, it's fine. I just wondering. You want some food? Well, no. Okay. Wallace, what are you doing? Do you need a little recap?
I am.
Let's go, Ace.
Well, I was sitting there, like crisscross, and then he sent us away.
Yes.
And so I just kind of go and stand at a distance and still watch them. But it's like, it might still, the first distance he chooses might still be a little too close.
Okay.
10 feet away.
It doesn't look like anyone minds, and it doesn't look like he minds, and it is kind of funny because you're just standing there like watching, like
And it's
awkwardly.
like, I've taken maybe 3 steps away.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Ace, you can. I'm fine, dude. You can go away.
yeah, I'm away.
That'll,
all right.
that'll do. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
What is your name, son? I know you've told me, but there are a lot of words coming at me.
That's all right.
and you have to excuse me for my old age.
Yes, sir. I excuse you any day for welcoming us into your home. My name's Calgo Cassidy. Nice to meet you, sir.
Mr. Cassidy, very nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
I would like to ask you about your friend over there. Now, he is bound by the wrists
Oh, the stupid one?
behind his back.
Yes.
Now, you seem to be the one eyeing him the most.
Yes, sir.
Standing next to him.
Yes, sir.
I have to tell you that we are a peaceful tribe. We do not condone violence here.
No, sir.
In fact, any members of the tribe, while this may seem like a violent response, we believe they belong in the violence of this plane. And we excommunicate them.
It seems pretty fun. Okay. Well, so just so that you know, sir, first off, you can see my lovely friend Wendy over there is making sure that he has plenty to drink and eat. She's just
Yeah, she's over there like. And I always wondered what they're.
So he's getting fed. He's getting water. Staying very hydrated.
We're taking great. We take him out every 4
we
hours.
take him. We take him out. We make sure he can go to the bathroom, sir. And just as you said earlier, you know, it's better not to ask many questions. But now that you've asked, this is an individual who has wronged us a couple times and has threatened our lives before. We've stumbled into a situation where we're just kind of keeping him under control until we can get out of here, deliver this letter, and get out so that we can keep ourselves safe. But this is some way with we just the four of us can can just kind of monitor the situation. But I can assure you, you and your tribe have nothing to worry about. He has no quarrels with you all. It's just the four of us.
Understood. Now, I'd like to inform you, based upon that knowledge, that this young man... He's not young.
He's not very young.
No. That this man may have committed crimes, whether against you or others. It is prudent for me to assign you a man of my cohort to follow and keep tabs. Now, I must inform you, if he sees any conduct that does not fit within the codes of our tribe, he will excommunicate him immediately to the fires of this plane. Now, the burn will end shortly, and if he does so, there is a very good chance he may survive without community for the rest of his days. And you, as the sole caretaker and guardian of this man...
Well, there's four of us.
I have decided you will be also responsible, and if he is found guilty, so shall you.
First off, four of us. We kind
Thank
of
you, son.
co-parenting situation.
Excused.
Second, I would be fine if you left him out in a field for the rest of his life, personally. But just got to make sure that we, again, peaceful situation. So, would like if you didn't decide to do that.
That is entirely up to you and the conduct of that man over there.
Yes.
You are excused, young
Yes.
man.
Okay.
Good luck with finding your Luna and whatever endeavors you have afterwards.
Thank you. Sure. And he does like a half bow and he goes, you know what? I'm not gonna bow. Just
So this conversation takes place. Is there anything you guys want to do in the 5 minutes before
I'm gonna get a snack. I'm getting snack and some water.
Okay. They are very hydrating. Water feels more hydrating than usual.
It's graham crackers and water.
This water is so good.
I'm happy you enjoyed it,
Oh,
dude.
nobody else. Okay. More for me.
I know. I really, really like it.
It's like some.
All right,
like,
I'll have a glass.
Yeah.
It tastes more like water than water.
Yes.
You know when
It's
you wake up in the middle of the
wateriest
night and
water
you're
I
like,
ever
I
drank."
need a glass of water.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
my
the best
gosh.
feeling
Yeah.
ever.
And then you chug a glass of water and
Man,
you're like,
best-
that tastes so
best
good.
water
But your
ever.
stomach's too full, but you still want more water. And so you're just like, I just need water
I
that
do.
tastes more like water because
Yeah.
I'm so full already.
Yep.
Like, this is that water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
That's
talking
so
about?
right.
100%.
Yeah.
Caroline, Wendy, what do you think?
They don't all sound like the same.
There's some other lady at the table.
God.
It's like it's so like water.
It's like water.
I'm just kidding.
Is there anything else anyone wants to do? Gail, what did he want?
So guys, we have to make sure that Iterum doesn't be. I'd say this away from Iterum. I'd walk away from Iterum.
He's
We-
standing there, hands behind his back, chewing crackers and crumbs on his face.
Hold on.
He just looks like
Hold on,
he's
stupid.
so done.
Yeah, calm down, stupid. Stay there.
Literally still got the thing around his eyes. And the...
I walk away with the group, and I'm like, okay,
He
so
still has his goggles on.
yeah. Okay, so Monty just said that if Iterum does anything stupid, then I have to live in a field for the rest of my life and never see anybody.
He
Oh.
did. He said all of that and more.
Wait,
Yeah.
but I would miss you.
Well, thanks, June. That doesn't have to happen.
Well,
Oh,
just make
okay.
sure that Iterum doesn't do anything stupid.
That's right, and we're doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, he's got his
We're feeding
his
him.
hands
We're
tied
watering
behind his
him.
back.
Yeah, I appreciate you feeding him, Wendy. That was very kind of you.
Feeding him, we're watering
Well, yeah,
him.
we couldn't have him
That's
fall
what I just
over.
said.
What's everyone's passive perceptions again?
13.
like 14.
15.
Kale, just make sure that he's just,
Yeah,
just on the up and up.
that's right.
I'll
Yeah.
keep an extra eye on him too.
Well, I appreciate that.
You know?
I don't think we have a ton to worry about, but it is this dude that we don't trust at all. So maybe we should just be careful.
It would be a
Also,
bummer if
he
you had
might-
to live in a field.
Yeah, it would.
He just,
Especially a field that catches on fire.
once we rest for the night, he probably would, regain power, and then maybe we couldn't hold him with just rope.
I'm not really planning on
That's
staying
true.
here.
I know. I think we should definitely figure this out before he gets a chance to rest and heal up.
Exactly.
I would agree.
Okay. Has it been
In fact,
5
we should
minutes?
siphon some power from him. in case he's slowly been healing this whole time.
How do we do that?
I don't know.
I think we should just go find Luna. Has
We
it
should
been
do
5
that
minutes?
instead, actually.
I'll say it's been 5 minutes now.
Okay, she's gonna go walk to the door.
All right, everyone. Goggles on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, June's gonna turn around. Thank you all so much for your hospitality.
And we'll leave you to it.
It's been a real pleasure.
God bless.
Don't forget, if you want to send some mail, the Interplanetary Interworld Postal Service is on your side.
Yep, just contact the Ipwit.
Everyone looks a little perplexed as they just look at you and
And they
then
head
turn
out.
back to your conversations.
May peace be your gift.
The five of us
But when we get outside.
get outside.
Okay. What's Ipwit?
Interplanetary
World.
Interworld.
Interworld.
No, it was
It's Ipwit.
Ipwit.
Interplanetary
World.
Interworld Intertravel. It just says inter in between it.
So you guys are in the little tiny little area before the outer door. So you like just gone through the inner door and there's already ash and stuff in there. It's like a separate chamber to like keep the ash from coming all the way inside whenever the doors open. And you can already hear like the wind blowing and like the smoke, like you can't hear the smoke, but you can hear the wind blowing.
Okay. I'm gonna peek open the door.
And as you peek open the door, it is just totally dark. It like looks like pitch night because of the smoke in the air.
This is a crazy place.
It's pretty. It's kind of intense, and the heat is pretty hot. But it's not like, oh, I'm gonna burn my skin the moment I walk out. It's just like I can't. I shouldn't be out here for more than, a few minutes probably.
Wendy, no offense, but I kind of get why you wanted to leave this place.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Well, like I said, I left when I was like 4 or something, and then my family was traveling from world to world.
right.
So I don't
True.
really have a super
Well,
strong.
I don't blame
have
them.
I have like a little bit of a memory. Yeah, no, a lot of people actually try to get off if they can, but some people love it here. I mean, like, look, this tribe seems to have their situation down. So the 5 of us walk through the darkness. I'd like the marching order, please.
The marching order. I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I think Wendy will probably go wherever, like behind June, maybe.
Ace, you want to go behind Itera?
Yep.
Keep an eye on him.
Yep.
Okay, so then Wendy, Itera, Mace. Walking through these sort of like narrow little rows between lots of tents. You can see like the tents are almost lit up in the darkness. There's definitely people inside. And as you're walking through, you see another figure behind you from the tent that you just came from. Seems to be following you.
But yeah,
Oh, right. This the dude.
And you remember the instructions that he gave you to kind of go right, walk down a few paths. He gave you an instruction on like how some of the addresses work. Like there's marks by the tents, and he told you the specific address that Luna would live at. And it takes about 5 minutes. And by the time you get there, everyone's sweating, and you just feel a little like windburnt almost. It's just like, just horribly uncomfortable. And you get to the tent, and there's like a little place to knock. You wait a few minutes, and then there's like a unzipping, and you see like an older lady.
Luna?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Are you Luna?
Come on in
Oh,
before
thank
the
you.
ash. Come on, come
Thank
on,
you.
come on.
Sure, thanks.
All of y'all. Okay.
This is stupid. Don't mind him.
Hi, I'm here too. Hi,
All
I'm
right.
Ace.
Just come on in. I'm sorry, I don't have quite a big enough hallway to receive you in, but I don't want to.
it's
I don't
fine.
want to get
We'll all
ash on my
squeeze.
carpet again.
No, it's
Thank
alright.
you.
No
Come on
worries.
in.
Thank you so much.
And then she'll like unzip, and it's like much quieter.
Okay, I am Juniper. This is Cal Ace.
Hold on, young lady. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna have you all wipe your feet
Yep.
here, please.
Absolutely.
You can take your goggles and everything down. I would like to ask you if you have ash on your clothes, do not sit on my furniture, please.
Yes.
Sure, of
No,
course.
of
I pride
course not.
myself on a clean home.
Ma'am, we'll only be here for a couple of moments.
We can just stand right here in the foyer, actually.
That's
This
right.
is too uncomfortable. I will not have it.
Oh,
You are guests in my house.
yeah.
And she unzips the like main area and walks into the main area.
This is a beautiful tent.
Wow, it's immaculate.
Yeah, it's actually a very cozy tent. It feels sort of like a grandma tent as
Yeah.
much as you could get it.
This is very nice.
This is an older lady with charcoal black hair that's like long and straight. She's got some wrinkles, but overall she seems like she has like good posture and like is pretty like I don't know. She's like pretty put together. She doesn't look kind of like weather weary as the rest of them. And noticeably, she doesn't have red irises.
Oh.
And she goes in and she goes, can I make you all a cup of tea
Oh no, ma'am.
We're all right.
We have something.
Thank you so
or a
much.
drink, some water?
I
just
will
had
take some
some.
water. Yes, thank
Water.
you.
I'll get you all waters.
Juniper, Cal, Wendy, Ace,
Cal, Wendy,
and that
Ace.
guy. He's just kind of stupid, so we call him stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It's a long story, but ma'am, we have a delivery for you, a package.
He's
for
not
you?
a dangerous person, is he? I don't
No,
want
ma'am.
him in my
No,
home,
ma'am.
please.
No, ma'am.
We take that
He-
very seriously
Yes,
here.
we understand.
ma'am.
We have
We've already discussed.
We spoke with Monty, and yes,
Yes,
we
we've
are.
already figured
Good,
it
good,
out.
good.
He
All right.
sent us this way.
All right.
We actually have a letter for you.
A little delivery.
A letter.
Yes, ma'am.
And Juno,
inter
interplanetary, interworld mail
Interworld
postal service.
postal service.
And she will reach into her pocket and get
Ipwits.
the letter.
She takes the letter and she looks at it for a second. And there's a moment where she like freezes. And you see her eyes begin to tear up a little bit. And then with like a shaky hand, she like, oh, well, the seal's already broken. She like unfolds it and reads it. And it's just quiet for a second. And then a single tear falls.
I think the seal may have been like that already.
It's okay. Just we don't have to acknowledge it.
So you travel with him then, Hawthorne?
No,
surprised.
No.
not actually. With
Not
Hawthorne,
actually.
but in a similar fashion. Sorry,
Yeah.
we
I
kind
see.
of lied
I
about
see.
that, but we are a
Wait,
postal.
we didn't lie about
service.
that. Did we? Sorry?
I am not going to lie. I did not expect to get a letter. I had given up thought on that.
I think it's been
Few
really
years
hard
ago.
for him to be able to do anything.
Ma'am, I would assume this is a dumb question, but do you know where Hawthorne is now, or do you know the last time you saw him?
Last time I saw him, when I was a little girl, 50 or so years ago, with traveling merchants.
Oh.
Hawthorne and his group came and stayed with the tribe for a day or two. So they
Okay.
had business out here, and by that time I was in my 20s or something. It was a long time ago. But Hawthorne and I became good friends. They stayed here longer than I expected. They stayed here a few months actually. And when they said they had to leave, he said he'd try to be back, but he didn't know how soon. I'd given up all hope they'd come find me, but
Well-
seems he sent this letter with y'all. So I thank you.
He might still be out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he is still out there, but it's the way we travel. It's kind of impossible to direct it.
Well, I'm an old woman now.
Well, he's probably an old man now.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not up to much traveling. I'm sure he's not either.
Sure, yeah.
Well, I don't know. We've never met him actually.
No, we haven't.
We just received this letter and instructions.
Yeah.
I understand. He told me a little bit about how your observatory works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what
Like
we're
I
using.
said, we were close friends.
Well, that's great. Well, I don't think we really have anything else for you. It was just to show you.
Yeah, we were tasked to bring this to you, so.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you.
Thank you for your hospitality, and you really have a lovely home.
Yes, this is a beautiful
It's
tent.
very nice.
Thank you. I must say, I'm overcome with emotion here. I would advise you, if you're trying to leave to get back to your observatory, do not go until the fields are cooled.
Well, actually, we don't have to go that way. We have a door knocker.
Yeah.
All right. I can't say I understand, but that was often the way it was with him
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
We
it's
can't really
just
say
kind
we
of-
understand
yeah,
either, to be fair.
But we don't have to go back the way we came. We just go.
Yeah.
Well, again, I thank you.
Well, we thank you for your kindness.
And we thank you.
Yep.
Ace?
He's like looking at the wall.
Ace, you good?
Are you
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Ace?
What was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, don't cry. Let's just, focus up.
Are we, You have a lovely tent, man.
Ace, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go home. Let's go back
Let's
to
go
the.
home.
Let's go back to the observatory. Thank you, ma'am. I hope you have a lovely life.
I hope you have a lovely time.
Yeah.
I have and I will.
Good.
You as well.
Peace
Thank
be with you.
I'm gonna.
I apologize for him.
I'm gonna take the door knocker out and put it on the wall.
You put it on the wall and the familiar
On the
sort of-
tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like dangled.
Yeah.
It becomes essentially as another zipper in the tent.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll just go out this side.
And as you go
Sorry,
in,
don't mind us. We're going to add another door to your property.
and you unzip it and you go through the little opening into the observatory. And as you all go in and you zip it back up, the moth clangs to the ground and you are back.
Ace, are you okay?
The
Yeah, I'm
the door is now restored.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we have a door.
Are you sure you're okay? I feel like you're acting kind of weird.
Door is at 100%.
Oh, wonderful.
Thanks,
Wow.
Ralph.
Thanks, Ralph.
That does 100% look like a door. Thanks, Ralph.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm great.
Well,
Well, that was interesting. Where's
Hey.
your grandpa?
I don't know. But hey, man, now what?
Oh yeah. Now we have to go home, right?
Just give me my moth back and
You give me
Once
my
we
memory back, man.
Yeah.
you put me in my observatory, I'll give you my memory back. That was the deal.
Yeah.
Not your memory. We want our memory back.
It's my memory.
I said I'll give
And
you your
theirs,
memory back.
our
You put
memory.
me in my observatory.
Yeah. Okay.
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 So what do we do this on the count of 3 kind of thing?
How do we get you to your observatory? Do
You
we
have
start
to
the book?
start. You have to put the book on
Oh,
the
okay,
pedestal.
okay. I'll put the book on the pedestal.
Put the book on the pedestal. You put the moth on top of the book, and there's a moment where the moth almost fuses to the book, like it like fuses above the moth insignia that we have on our book. So there's like 2 moths, but now there's like a dark moth above it, like fused, and the wind begins to pick up, and the whirlwind feels like it did before. Like it's been like a few adventures of it being like broken and not sending us home, and suddenly it feels like, oh my gosh, like the same whirlwind, like maybe we can actually finally go home. But there is something different about the way that the blue light is moving. Like the wind picks up and the blue light moves, but the light seems a brighter but also like darker shade. Like it's more vibrant, but it's a darker shade of blue that's like it just seems a little different. And as the blue light picks up and the wind picks up, the observatory shoots off. When it lands, a dark night sky above you.
Okay, I tear him.
All right, untie me. I want to get to my observatory, please.
Hold on. You said you'd give us our memories back.
Well, I need my hands to do it.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
10.
He seems like the same serious intent that he's been this whole time. Like you don't see anything new. But he's also like an unreadable guy,
Yeah.
you know? So you're like, I don't see any change, at least. But you don't really know.
Okay, I'll take my knife out and cut the rope.
You cut the rope and immediately like rubs his wrists, cracks his shoulders and his neck for a second and stands up a little straighter than he has been. And then stalks over to the door, opens it.
Hold on.
When he opens it, he walks through immediately. And as you guys look in, you see another observatory. It just connects directly to another observatory.
I'm gonna run towards the door and make sure he doesn't close it. Okay, give us our memories
I'm
back.
I'm gonna be standing in our side, but just watching while she's in the doorway.
He's, as you watch him, he's stalking around his observatory looking for things.
What are you looking
Grabbing
for?
things, you know, kind of like double checking that things are working, and he shrugs off his like coat. He's got this coat thing. Well, come on in.
No.
I don't want to really go in there, man.
All right, you gotta give me a second then.
Why?
Jeez, kid. I've just been in a battle, walked across a plane of fire. I need a second before I do this.
Yeah, but we don't trust you or know you.
He like opens like a drawer and like takes out a potion of healing, gulps it, like stands up a little straighter. All right. And he like walks back over to you guys. I cannot restore all your memories.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't mean to lie to you.
You lied to us.
I can restore hers, and he points to Wendy. Because she is not from Woodbine.
What the hell does that mean? She's not from Woodbine.
Could you just like tell us verbally?
I'll let her tell you. He snaps. And immediately a flood of memories comes flooding back to Wendy. She sees the moment where Caspian brought you guys into the woods with the gust of wind. In that moment, it was both Caspian and Prospero. They were working together to get you guys back. The Whirlwind doesn't normally travel in time. And for it to do that, it would need foreign magic feeding it. You guys had gotten that blue magic from the one town with Digit and the cyber hag, and it was similar enough that it could kickstart the observatory, but it wasn't quite right. And this is a huge anomaly. It wasn't supposed to happen. Everyone agrees. You cannot interact with your past self. Prospero and Caspian together were there to help you guys. So everyone can agree. Even so-called enemies, Iterum and Prospero, work together that this cannot go wrong because it could have huge ramifications. This isn't meant to happen. From there, a lot of things seem similar. You walk past Calypso's, you do see the protest, you walk towards the gym, but then that's where it gets weird again. Grandpa Al and Grandpa Al aren't just fighting each other in the boxing gym, and it's not just one quick little modify memory to make everything better. The moment that Grandpa Al sees himself, he begins to die. He begins to wither away. The two of them cannot coexist in the same reality because they are the same person. There's something wrong about it. And the moment that happens to Uncle Al, it happens to Cal, it happens to June, it happens to Ace. Everyone from that town, it begins to happen to, except for Wendy, because she's not from there. And in that moment, Iterum and Prospero look at each other and they know what they have to do. A permanent modify memory. Something to change the very makeup of our brains so that we cannot remember this interaction. Something that will protect our mind. And so, with our agreement, Prospero and Iterum each cast modify memories on each one of us. Wendy too. They tell her it'll be easier if you all believe the same story. But then something goes wrong with the observatory once you're back. And there's a crash and there's something not quite right. And there's a malfunction and you can't quite kickstart it, and it's all happening as they're performing the modify memories, and you remember waking up on the ground, the dust settling, the rubble settling. Iterum had just fought Prospero as a dragon? No, that was part of the modify memory. He was caught in the blast. Prospero on the other side, hurt from the blast. Probably in the shape that you saw him when you guys first met that first night. Iterum on our side. It seems that Iterum and Prospero were working together the whole time. And as this all comes flooding in, Wendy gasps and opens her eyes.
What happened?
There's a long moment as she thinks about it. And she looks at Iterum. And then she looks at you all. You all were dying. When Grandpa Al saw himself, well, y'all were gonna die. We barely got you back to the observatory. And they said the only way that you wouldn't is if they erased this whole experience from your memory.
Okay.
He's working with Prospero. They were working on this together.
I tear him and... What?
They were trying to help us. Our observatory went back in time. It's not supposed to do that. They were on the same team.
But you hate Prospero.
Yeah. Or
Or he
were
hates you.
Were you only helping us because you also somehow ceased to exist?
Iterum has his arms crossed. Just because I hate someone doesn't mean I'm not going to stop a bad thing from happening. We can all agree that that was not supposed to happen. I'm sorry, but it was the only thing to do. The moment I remove those modified memories on you, it's the moment you start to die again. It's a protection, a barrier.
Why do we die if they're taken off? If we remember that.
Also, if we die, wouldn't we stop getting in your way? So why would you want us to not die?
I do not know the ramifications it would have on the reality of your world and beyond. It is not something I want to mess with. So yes, Prospero and I were working together to stop that from happening.
Okay.
The moment that your grandfather cow saw himself was the moment it started happening. It could have been anyone.
So
But someone from your reality saw yourself, and it started to crumble. It started to take effect. There's no stopping it.
So where's my grandpa?
Where is he?
He is either still in the past of his reality, hiding, or the whirlwind sent him somewhere. It was quite a chaotic trip.
So my grandpa's not home?
I do not know where he is.
Oh my gosh. So now I have Wanda on my ass and my grandpa's missing?
What am I going to tell my parents?
What do we do now? Are we home?
No, we're in an observatory.
The moment you put the book on the pedestal, things will right itself. The observatory should have kick-started itself.
And what are you going to do now? Are you going to go
My job is
trying
done.
to take over the world?
I'm not trying to take over the world. I have a goal in these few worlds.
Take over the world.
We've been told your goal is something like world domination or controlling everything.
And today
It
you
just sounds inherently nefarious.
and today you've told us that you have a cult to this thing that you apparently made up.
He walks over to the book and he picks up and it like detaches in his hand like tiny little moth. And he like flips it up and catches it for a second. Yes, I do.
You also promised that you would call Sir Dread off.
And he turns to you. I will keep that promise.
You freaking better, man.
Whether I like it or not, you have a connection to my observatory. Whether you like it or not, I have connection to yours. Now, it can be blocked. But as a sign of good faith, I think I will leave it. I will call it off. But do not come to find me again.
We might block it just because we don't know your deal yet.
He nods and he starts to walk back towards his observatory. He closes the door behind him into his observatory and is gone.
Can we go home?
Let's try. I'm so tired.
Me too.
She puts a book on the pedestal.
Ralph, can you block Iterum from coming back to this observatory?
Yes, please.
Wendy,
Iterum is blocked.
Wendy, we didn't even ask if you wanted to like hang out there for a little while.
Yeah,
longer.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. as the wind begins to pick up from the book being on the pedestal and the blue light shifts again. That's all right. I don't know, I kind of just think of Astrozone and Woodbine to be my home now more.
Oh, it would be
Mostly Woodbine now.
It'd be cool if we could go back to Astrozone sometime.
And the wind gets louder and louder and swirls. And the energy seems back to normal, not that dark blue, like when it was connected to Iterans. And you shoot off. As you land, you see the sky and it's familiar. Like immediately, you're like, oh, that branch, that tree over there, hanging over there. This is Woodbine. Oh my gosh. And you open the door and it feels like Woodbine and there's nothing wrong with the observatory so far as you can see. And there's no new message. You're like, we think we finally made it home. After mission, we're finally home. And as you all are getting ready to leave, there's a moment where another letter slips out from the bookshelf.
I'll go get it.
It's in a blue parchment with a white seal.
Okay. I'll open it, guys.
What's that?
It's a letter.
Looks like we got mail.
You open the letter and in fine script, very handsome, neat handwriting, you see a moth logo. And it says, "From the Order of Moths. Dear travelers from the Prospero Observatory, we have received your distress signal. Unfortunately, we are not able to aid you right now, and we wish you luck in your endeavors. We have also received news of your travels and your endeavors as of late. We wish to invite you to the Order of Moths. A meeting will be upcoming shortly. Please expect an invitation to follow. P.S. If you would like to change your observatory rank from Prospero to another name, please specify in your response. From the Order of Moths." And that is where we'll end the session. I wanted to leave that little thing of like, hey, maybe we could join the Order of Moths later.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Finale.
It's the finale.
I'm tired.
And that's the
Season
second
2.
season.
Volume 2. That's a wrap. No, it's not. We have a bunker coming out next week, but then that's a wrap. Very cool.
Wow,
Very
wow,
cool.
wow.
All right, we will debrief in the
man.
bunker.
Well, thanks everybody for listening to a second season. We have one more bunker for the season, and then
man.
and then we'll see you for season 3,
Crazy.
volume
Season
3. We'll
Great
never,
stuff,
we'll
Laura.
never not call it a season.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Good.
See you later.
Bye.
I guess we'll go level now.
Oh, true. Our character's level 5. Thanks for listening to the Whirlwind Chronicles. Got any ideas for a new genre or hook? Subscribe and leave us a comment. You can also send it to whirlwindchronicles@gmail.com. Our renegade adventures may just go there next. Tune in for new episodes every Monday.